What's up, Watchers? Magnus here, and we are back with A Flame Reborn, chapter episode 28. If you want more content, exclusive read-alongs, then you gotta become a YouTube member or join my Patreon in the description. But yeah, let's freaking go. So, Jonas, is everyone here? Are we actually doing this? They treat us like dogs when we barely get by and eat scraps so they can live like kings. And with this many people, it's worth a try, isn't it? Right. We'll take this opportunity. And drag out all of those noble scoundrels. The castle gates are opening. Get ready. Come on, everyone. Let's give him the worst verbal abuse he's ever seen. Felt. Me. I'm always watching now. Tell me, please, as usual, what's this webtoon about, please? Basically, older knight, I think it was older knight, dies. Now, back in time, needs to save his family. Basically. Knights! Get ready to distribute the goods. Food? Food? What is all that? Did they just say something about distributing? They're lying! Those nobles are heartless bastards! Here. Take some cabbage. What? By Master Logan McLean's orders, as payment for those who showed up in accordance to the summons. We'll be distributing a month's worth of grains for you and your families. Grains? I don't want any grains. I want steak. What? I want steak. We will begin distributing the food now. Everyone form an orderly line. Eh? But I wanted to rebel. What happened to my rebellion? I guess it's over. Really? It's real food. We're saved. We won't have to starve anymore. This doesn't make any sense. Nobles are evil. Ah! Long live Logan McCline! Yo, that changed quickly. He was about to like stab him to death a few seconds ago. Now he's just like, long live Logan McCline! Long may he reign! Poor people be like, they are evil. We don't trust you. Soldier, take it. Poor people. What? No, you cannot do this now. I don't have a reason to rebel. Long live Logan McCline. Long live Logan live Master Logan. Long live him. What? Long live. Hooray, hooray. Was it really necessary to summon them so forcefully? You could have just told them that you were distributing food. What would be the fun in that? Only half of these men would have shown up in that case. They do not trust us nobles. Makes sense. To nobles, the residents populating their territories are part of their wealth. Any noble with common sense would consider it their duty to protect their people. But after living as a commoner and mercenary in my precious life, you mean previous, I found out that to the common people, the only difference between a good noble and a bad noble is the one who gives you something, is who takes away less. Yeah. And who takes more from them. I think I was so short about these, but possible. Even Father prioritizes our knights above our people. He believes the knights to be the key to a strong territory after all. I mean, he's not wrong, but the fundamentals are the people as well. That is why even though we are always short on funds, he insists on maintaining a knight order of 50 men. I mean, he's not wrong though. No wonder our people don't have a high opinion of us. Yeah, but like, we do need protection, you know? Well, that's why I wanted to force them to come here, so I could show them firsthand. So they can believe it. Why are you staring at me like that? How did you become so smart in your age? I am simply impressed. You've been surprising me left and right as of late, young master. Perhaps you could tone down their surprises. Okay, how is MC? Funny, stupid, maybe like Lloyd. More like Lloyd, I would say. Nonsense. But with you, our financial officer believing in me, my construction project will be able to move forward without issue. Please forget about this damn idea of yours. Or at least reconsider what on earth do you wish to achieve by pouring a whole 2 million gold into that construction every month? Diamonds, gold, silver. Do I need to go on? Is it even possible to begin with? You are starting to sound like those other two. Yes, you did hear construction. You want to put a hole through a mountain? Sounds like Lloyd. And then you want to use that hole to draw in water from a river? Yes. You telling me you can't do it? Rookie. And with some sort of water gate too? Yes. It's entirely possible. So please just move forward with the construction. This is Lloyd. Just sign the contract. What contract? McLean territory is covered in mountains and barren wasteland where nothing can grow. But in the north there is a mountain range of relatively smaller size, which is blocking the Luther River from flowing to the south. So, if we make a hole through one of the small mountains in the north, we can make the river flow south. Make much more sense to simply get rid of those mountains. Come now, listen closely. They are also protecting us. Safeguarding. I plan on making a tunnel through the mountain that is about 100 feet wide and directly connects the Luther River to our territory, with a floodgate in between. Yeah, there is not going to be a possibility to go on to us. It shall protect us as well. This is a construction called a dam, used in the western part of the continent. It's a method for preventing damage from floods that will only start being widely used in the Empire in about 20 years' time, to be exact. I obviously don't know anything about how such a thing is constructed. He's like, I just know it existed. I don't know how it works. I just know that it does work. Well, he's definitely not as good as Lloyd. He doesn't have the devil face, and he isn't... You don't know that yet, Jonas. This thing is constructed. But I have a master level dwarf. I will say that he is a bit more sensical than Lloyd, I guess. And a 5th circle mage at my disposal, if these two are able to make this possible. The barren lands of the western McLean territory could be turned into arable land. Arable? But still, we'd have to choose the location wisely. The condition of the soil will be critical, and we'll have to consider the height of the water and the waterways. Dude already knows how to do it. He's just like, wait, what? You don't even need to... To keep this tunnel from collapsing, we would have to set up supporting arches and get help from the mages. Hold on, Sir Dwarf. Is this really possible? No, I couldn't help myself. I'm too many. Oh, here we go. So it's possible, huh? I mean, not exactly Lloyd, but like... I'm busy enough with other matters. No, you're not. That's why I prepared all those magic scrolls and brought you mages to help. I'll trust you to find the most suitable mountain for this construction. I was wondering why you invited me to such a nice meal. Well, now you know. Is this really going to be alright? Nope. Probably not. So this is a bad idea. Wow, so that's magic. I hope nothing terrible happens. The young master is here too, so it must be safe. Not exactly, but should be fine. Sir Mage! Go ahead and begin once you're ready. Don't stress me, this is complicated work. For me to move mountains without the mountain falling on me. Get down! It's crashing down! Rookies. I told him not to go overboard. Why does he have to show up like that? Oh, look at all this dust. It's really like Lloyd, just a bit more sane and less funny. One of the two great powers in addition to force that humans are able to wield, mana. I only ever sensed this slightly in my past life, but now I can see it clearly. The power of the earth stemming from the mana circle from his heart. Stimulated the rock wall by repeating myriad complex but consistent patterns. I can't believe I can see it. My force core really has amplified my senses to superhuman levels. Watch closely, Master Logan. This is just a start. It is? That's another kind of magic. Is he making a golem? The rubble from the collapsed rock wall is joining together. Probably making a golem, right? Now it's gonna make the golem dig. That's that. Golem. A golem! Yeah. Earthbending. You managed to make such a big golem without any tools? If he's able to make a few more of these, not only would the construction be completed much faster than planned, it may even be useful for the war. Master Clayton! What is it? Dude, you should not have shown him that. How many can you make? How fast? Is that a Lloyd face enough for you? Oh my god. Make me more. How many can you make? And how fast can you make them? How many of these golems are you able to make? You knew he was going there. Like it wasn't even a question. Can your pupils make them too? Yes, they can. We are in the Golem Studies department of the Magic Tower of Earth, after all. Really? There is an issue, however. Are they making smaller ones? I mean, that can work. It takes at least a 5th circle mage to create a golem core out of mana. So my pupils requires mana stones. Oh, he's like, I can get you that. And the resulting golems would still be much smaller and weaker. Mana stones, huh? Wait, we don't have that? Mana stones. No, wait, isn't that what we're digging for as well? Just as rare as orichalcum and mithril, said to be the metals of the gods. Mana stones are precious minerals infused with mana, the energy of nature. He's like right on the edge of becoming a demon like Lloyd, but he's still just human. They can't be made artificially, and most are used to assist with magic or the crafting of artifacts, so their cost is quite high. Yeah, we can't use that. Mana stones are a little too expensive, but you can't spare cost when it comes to war. If you can win by investing a bit more money, that's all that matters. Do your golems become stronger if you use a mana stone, Master Clayton? Yes, I can make them twice as strong, fast, and even sturdy. Now we're talking. Of course, since I am a 5th circle mage, I would need the most high quality mana stone. Bankrupt ending. No. Okay. Still, you would only need the lowest quality mana stones to make 2nd circle level golems. Why am I making excuses? Golems of that level last for about a day and are still as strong as several adult men put together. Dude, that is awful. 1 day? Even a lower quality mana stone costs as much as a gold nugget. It's not worth getting them at that price, I agree. But if it comes to a short fight like the territory war some time ago, we should be able to get better results than that. Not if he says like 1 grown man. But that didn't look like 1 grown man, that looked like 50. If only you weren't affiliated with the Magic Tower. Pardon? Nothing. Monster! No, he's on our side, he's fine. Some mana stones are just diamonds, they get created true strong pressure, but instead of soil and dirt and rocks, it's the same but with natural end, pretty much. He not let eat the maid go to war. Yes. Bang, come on. A monster is destroying our territory. No, he's not, he's digging. It's not destroying it, I told you, he's making a tunnel. Baron McCline. I have to tell the Baron. Ugh. Come on, go ahead and take all the workers and have them dig waterways. We won't need them for this, for the tunnel construction. That thing can do it on his own. Yeah, sure, okay. Hey, You're all adults, aren't you? Stop cowering and gather up your gear. So, there are currently 3 construction projects going on. The first is the tunnel and the dam. The second is the waterways. That will distribute the water from the river all throughout the barren lands. And the third is the mine. After I got the results of the initial drilling, I had the workers sent into the mine before any of the other projects. I've been so busy with the dam construction after I got back from the capital that I haven't checked in on the mine at all. Maybe I'll go there tomorrow. There's only like 50 episodes people have like dragons. We will see. The next day. Next day. What is it? Why are you so mad? Did I just see you, Hamar? What, 6 panels ago? 6 panels ago. What are you talking about? Whose fault is it that I have to run back and forth between the mine and the waterways? Ugh, I can't go on anymore. Just kill me now. Why do I never get a break? It's not like I'm needed for this work. Why am I the only one working so hard? Mr. Hamad has gone berserk, everyone. Everyone calm down. Everyone calm him down. Hamad. Alright, I get it, Hamad. You've been working very hard. So just be in charge of everything from now on. You are the leader. You're the only one. You're our only hope, Kenobi. What? All you have to do then is give me progress reports. What? What? You're trying to dump all of the work on me. Darn, you noticed. But I promise you, once all this construction is over, I'll let you take a long rest. I love how he said long rest, as in long rest can mean something different to him and the other guy. It's just like, what? You've rested for an entire day. That is a long rest. What is that? No, put it away. Your finger. Here. Pinky promise. You're breaking my finger. Eldrin. Ha! 5 seconds. Mr. Hamad. Did you think you could win? At this rate, it's certain that the mine will be developed before it was in my past life. And I am a little worried about the dam, but yeah, it should be fine. Nah, it'll be fine. It has to be. The construction material should arrive without delay. We have been buying wood already, so I was able to negotiate a deal for 100,000 gold a month. Good. You did well. You did well. After the mine is completed and the land is cultivated, the territory will look completely different. I still have to go and see it. What? You'll have to come here next year. Next year? What is that you know that makes you say that? I'm sure you won't tell me, but still... There's a rumor that there is trouble at the royal court. Pardon? What kind of trouble? I overheard that at the Duke's manor. I don't know the details, but it sounded like something big. Look into it for me while you manage to shop. From what I remember of my past life, the king dies suddenly around winter of next year, causing a civil war to erupt. But there is no guarantee that rumors heard by a low-level mercenary like me were valid. If the king's death really is sudden, things will go the way they did in my past life. But if not, the timeline could be skewed. I can't allow for the civil war to happen any sooner due to some unknown reason, just as the territory war happened much sooner than expected. Only then can I get things started on time. The war. In which house McLean will turn the tables for the kingdom? Leave an emergency fund and use the rest of the money to buy up all the weapons and armor you can to send over. Enough to arm 1,500 men. So it really is big trouble. Wait, 1,500? Doesn't House McLean barely have 100 knights? It's not for the knights. It's for the soldiers. Are you serious? Nobody fully arms their soldiers in a war. It's a waste of money. Oh, so loud. It's only natural for him to think this way. But too many of our residents died during the last war. And because of that, the prospective crop quantity for the next year has dropped dramatically. So instead of drafting farmers and commoners, I need to fortify our knights and soldiers as best I can. One way to do that is to arm our regular soldiers better, since they can be killed most easily. Did I ever steer you wrong? No. You should just do as I said then. Right. Alright, I'll look into it carefully, so people don't start rumors. Excellent. The mine will provide us with funds, the dam with food, and arming the soldiers better will strengthen our forces. The preparations for House McLean's transformation are getting along well. Now, please read these documents, and for this one, place the seal here. You can't be serious, I'm going to sign all of these. I shall place the documents you should check next here. Oh dear. You just stamped that document without checking it properly, didn't you? Young master, you mustn't slack off so much. How long has it been since I started checking these documents? A week. Nearly a month now, I suppose. A month! Did you really think that acting as the deputy head of House McLean would only require a few days of work? I never seen my father work this hard for so long. Of course not. I take care of most of this myself. Then why don't... Wait a second. Then why don't you do it then? Then why are you making me do it all? You ought to know every last detail of managing this territory as the successor. But I'm not the successor! Well, everyone thinks you are. Pardon me, but this is urgent. Hamad, what, is dead? Hamad is stuck under a collapsed mineshaft. Not Hamad. Poor Hamad. He's like Bayern in a state developer. You will work until you die. What? But what about my pension? But the money. Hamad is stuck under a collapsed mineshaft? Good job, Matt. Mine manager, you are doing a good job at reacting to me. Yes, one of the mine shafts just collapsed. A mine? Since when was there a mine in our territory? How bad is the damage? Have you located Hamad yet? Please, what mine are you talking about? Well, close to 160 feet of the mine collapsed, so they haven't been able to locate him. We don't have time for this. Let's get to the mine immediately. Wait! But... the paperwork! What mine are they talking about? The mine I created. God damn. It's Master Logan. He's here. God fucking damn it. Where's the collapsed mine shaft? When you get to the first fork, it's down the middle path at the very end. It's really dark in there. It's fine. I got magic. If you die, I will turn it into gold to work. Oh my god. 600 plus years. Makes sense. Not my slave! Amar. You will need to live. You have to live. Oh my god, he cares about me. You have to work! I want to die. Master Logan. Stand aside. He's alive. You can feel his... Man. Oh my god. Are they like buried? I'm on about 10 other workers. It could be worse, but many of them are injured. How can you tell? Never mind that. How long do you think it'll take to rescue them? It'll take at least 3 days to clear all the rubble. Yeah, we can't wait for that. And that's if everything goes well. Why don't we just ask the mage to just move the rocks? Even the sturdiest dwarf won't be able to last very long injured and buried under those rocks. The longer this takes, the more in danger everyone is. We need to get them out as fast as possible. I guess we have to rely on him. Why have you called us here? I'll get straight to the point. Please rescue Ahmad and the workers who are trapped in the mine. Yeah. I'll make sure to reimburse you accordingly. You have a mine, and they're trapped in there. I see. So the reason that dwarf was so busy was because he had to check on both this mine and the dam construction. No wonder. Alright, there are lives at risk, of course we will help. Thank you, I will make sure to repay this debt. I was wondering why he hadn't used any of the disintegration scrolls he bought. He had a secret mine. The mine is this way. If he kept it a secret this long, it must be precious to him. But he's willing to tell us about it now. Just to save a slave and a few workers. Come on. I will hold up the mine shaft. All of you, use your golems to clear the way. Yes, master. Those are mana stones. Shit, I have to pay for mana stones now? God damn it. Maybe I should let him die. That's exactly what I said. Rocks turn into golems. I mean, that is pretty much the only thing he can do. They cleared several feet of rock just by creating those golems. We don't know what has happened to the workers. Hurry! A noble willing to clear away rocks with his own hands to rescue those of much lower status. You do know that he wants to stay now, though. This is something I would not have believed if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. Something like this, maybe. There they are! We found them! Ow! Dude, how is he not dead, though? Dude is crushed on the rocks. Come on! Can you work? Hamad is just like... Oh, my back! My back! No, Hamad! How are you? I think I'm fine. It just hurts so badly. So you can work. What? So you can continue working if I just remove the rocks. Can I at least get a little bit of a break? Depends on the physical. What? You pass out from the shock, but his injuries aren't too bad. How is this injuries not too bad? He got rocks all over him. No worries though, man. You will suck every bronze coin of this worker. You as well. Oh my god. What a relief. What a relief. My slave is alive. I mean, my worker is alive. You dozed off while using a disintegration scroll. I've been working a bit too hard lately. Nah, damn, he cares. Don't worry, I can get back to construction soon. No, just rest. Don't worry about anything and just rest until you're better. I should be just fine by tomorrow. Rest. You want me to rest? You don't need rest? You don't need to rest? Yo, is he gonna turn this around on him? He's just like, oh my god, he actually is gonna let him rest. And then he's just like... Yes! Yes, I do! I will rest as long as it takes! Yo, he's like, I can go back to work. Wait, you want me to rest? In any case, magic really is amazing. Once we started the rescue operation, it only took us 2 hours to find everyone. I would love to have... Huh. You have quite a wonderful mind there, Master Logan. Pardon? Did he figure out it's a gold mine? I guess he's an earth mage. There'll be trouble if news of this gets out. Will Clayton keep this secret? Why did you ask for my help, despite having to reveal your secret mine to me? Why? Because Hamad is irreplaceable, of course. How can I work without? How can I live without Hamad? He will construct everything I need. It was far better for me to keep him alive, even at a risk. Without Hamad, the mining operation would slow down, yes, and my future plans would be impacted because of it. Also, if I do not protect my own people, in the end there will be no one left at my side. Master Logan, is your territory in need of a mage tower by any chance? Pardon? I just thought it was about time for me to start my own tower. And this territory seems more than able to sustain a small mage tower. What do you say? Yes. I mean, we can negotiate about it. He doesn't seem to be joking. House McCline's own mage tower. That would be amazing, Master Clayton! Would your pupils be joining you as well? How much money will you need? Of course I will bring my pupils with me. And when it comes to finances, just give us enough to get by. I will put my trust in your character and abilities. Oh no. Oh no. Can you sign here? I will put my trust in your character and abilities. Okay. Just sign here. No takesy backsies. Yo, look at Haman. He's just like, no, you fool. You walked right into the trap. How are you not seeing him freaking drooling right now? Have you hurt your head as well, mage? His character. His character. Get back in there and rest, Haman. You shall rest. Ugh. Next day. Haman, why aren't you working? You told me to rest, yeah, like for a day. And it's gone a day. You said so. You said you would go back to work. But you said I could rest as much as I wanted to. I did not. I mean, I did, but you said you didn't need it. So, are you going to fake being injured right now to just get rest? He's drooling from all the money he's going to make from him. Selling. Trust in his character. Trust in his character. 1 week later. Now that I have fully recovered, I will be getting back to the construction projects. 1 week? Dude, 1 week. I will do my best to make up for lost time. Alright, I believe in you. Young master, isn't it about time you tell me about this mine? Fine. Come in. Yikes, I thought you were... Yikes, I thought you were a ghost. How long have you been developing a mine in secret? What did you tell me? It's just a hobby. It's just a side project. Sorry, I forgot. I forgot. There's been so much paperwork that I forgot about it, honestly. You forgot? That's ridiculous. Besides, why were you hiding it so thoroughly? What kind of mine is it? Steel? Copper? How much is in there? Gold. It's a gold mine. Come on, you must be joking. We don't deserve a gold mine. Why wouldn't we deserve a gold mine, huh? It's a gold mine with a prospective profit of 100 million gold a year. Do you really think I would joke about that? You aren't joking? Dwayne? Dwayne? Dwayne, wake up. A gold mine! 100 million. You can't die now. You need to do the paperwork! It's like, who's gonna do the paperwork if you die? There was a small incident, but things were going smoothly. Who do you think is the poorest person in Lloyd's estate? I think it's Javier, because everyone gets paid good money, but Javier always does something that makes Lloyd say, less money for you. Less money. I mean, does he even get paid? I mean, more than normal. I don't think Lloyd has given him a salary. Doesn't he get a salary from, like, the top of the house? KO. Things went much faster than I expected. Why did he summon us here? The dam construction is complete. He wants us to meet on this mountain. Maybe there's more construction to do. He said it would take half a year, but we were done in 3 months. No, I heard it's all complete. We are all just meeting up to check on everything one last time. Young master, I brought all the other administrators. Good. Welcome. I know you must be busy with paperwork, but please watch until the end. Can we trust them, though? What a grand waste of time. Just getting some water from the Luther River and spraying it across that wasteland won't change anything. He should have used that money to repair the southern castle wall instead. Why is he doing all of this? I wish I knew. Do you have any idea, Dwayne? Dwayne? Doesn't matter, we got 100 million. What? Nothing. That dam isn't just going to water this area once. It's connected directly to the Luther River underground. It comes infinitely. Yes, a grand waste of time you could have spent doing paperwork, old man. Now go back in your office. Get back in your office and do the paperwork thoroughly. If we can continuously pull water from the river through the waterways, this vast wasteland will become a promised land. Could freely become fertile plain. Oh, hello, Sir Mage. Hello. The construction workers and mages. And how's McLean's administrator? Everyone's here. Let's begin, Master Clayton! Alright. Is this really necessary? Is this really necessary? We even constructed a water gate so that the workers could race them without the help of magic. It's gonna look way cooler though. The first time has to look impressive and memorable, yes. We are showing everyone at McLean what you have made with your own hands. What are those things? There are monsters! I guess I've seen this magic before. Raise the gates! Wait, I guess I have, or I guess they have. No. Raise the gates! Thanks, son. I learned from the best. Oh, certain one. Oh, no. Get in your office. Now, show me the water. Huh? Why aren't they moving? What's going on? What have you done? Is this a joke to you? I told him to open the gates on the signal. I don't know what's wrong. Oh dear. The golems are actually just for show. Those gates are too heavy for the golems. Then we'll just make it look like they're raising them. In actuality, 100 workers have to pull out a rope and pull a system to open those gates. But this isn't going the way I planned. What do we do? Sir Dwarf, if this ends up with my golems being called weak... but it's true that they can't lift the gates. Master Clayton. Destroy them. Pardon? We can make new gates, just have your golems destroy them. Alright. They're destroying the gates! We can make new gates. That seems like such a waste. Isn't it hard to make new gates? When there's water flowing through them. Hold the fucking... It's all for the show. Yeah, oh my god, look at Haman! He's just like, no! Oh, there goes my vacation. Vacation? What vacation? You're never gonna have a vacation in your life, Haman. Oh, you gotta work for me until you fall over. It's water! There it is! We did it! It worked! We actually constructed a river! All across this wide stretch of land. This will take care of the food shortage issue once the civil war begins. We don't need to rush things, so if we start tilling the land next spring. Huh? Dwayne! Ah, young master. I was wrong. I really was. I'm so sorry. It's alright, you really do cry a lot for a man your size. It'll take ages to reconstruct those gates. Yeah. Do not worry, I will help you once more. We don't need new gates right away, so take a week off first. Then we'll get to finishing the mine construction too. After that, you can have a longer vacation. Vacation?! Dude, vacation. Vacation? Yeah. Let's say... 24 hours? That's just a day! No, it's 24 hours. Really? Of course! Because we'll get busy again soon enough. Okay. Soon enough farmers from all over will flock here to cultivate this large area. Unpaid vacation. But it would be too far for the farmers to go back and forth between the castle and this area every day. Which means we should build a new village. And have them live here. Amar, are you any good at constructing? Dude, wait until vacation is over. Wait, no, this isn't how you talk to Ahmad. Ahmad? What is it? You might be talented, but building houses isn't your thing, right? Yo, if he falls for this right after he just said, Ahmad, are you any good at constructing? If he said that and just like suddenly showed, well, no, wait, you're not. Right? I never actually heard of dwarves building houses. Come to think of it. Excuse me? Architecture is what we dwarves are best at, next to building weapons. There we go. There we go. Vacation out the window, I guess. Imagine MC be like to the dwarf, as long as your vacation is going, you're not allowed to step on this land. Good luck. Sends to me wasteland. Oh, really? That's amazing. Dwarves really are the best. Yo, he's just like, wait, did I say he had good character? I'm not so sure anymore. I'm not so sure anymore. Praising me like that won't get you anywhere. But what'd you ask? I was just curious. No worries, no worries. Keep smiling while you can, Hamad. Vacation, here I come. Oh my god. Once you're done with your vacation, you'll have to start building houses. Oh my god, that poor son of a bitch. Yes, Lloyd face. Once you are done, you are really done. Eh. Everyone listen here. I promised the workers two things after we open the water gate. First, anyone who wishes to will be allowed to cultivate the McLean Plains. Second, the land they cultivate will be given to them for tenant farming, and McLean will only collect 30% of what they make. A river. Will this really change our land? Declaring my plans in this way will prevent our vassals from opposing them. 4 weeks later. I knew I could count on Hamad. He already finished the blueprints for the village and constructed a model house. I really am a good judge of talents. That's amazing. I thought he would refuse to do it, judging by the way he reacted a few weeks ago. What? A whole village? That's ludicrous! You said dwarves are good at building houses. Hamad might act grumpy at first, but he's fantastic once he gets to work. 30%, that's okay. Back in the day, there was no percentage. It was given until you nothing left. Yes. The roads are laid out in a grid. I mean, it wasn't give us everything, because then they wouldn't survive. But yeah, it was higher, I guess. And the houses are built uniformly along these roads. Each sector will have a public well and bathrooms, and the waste will be sent out through an underground sewer system. I told Ahmad about everything I remembered from the planned cities of the Empire, but this will be able to build a large, pioneering village, and successfully open McLean Town. For now, we'll aim for half the territory's population to... Why do you smell so bad? Go over there, will you? And whose fault is that? Why did that medicine have to be so successful? If it weren't for that, I wouldn't have to go through all this. Young master. You don't even bother to knock anymore. This isn't your bedroom, you know. Isn't it? Might as well be when you don't do the paperwork. That's not important right now. Hamad, he... What? He didn't fall under another rock, did he? He sent word that we can start mining gold now. Ooh, gold. These are gold nuggets, which rarely show up in gold mines. Usually gold is distributed in small quantities among the minerals and must be extracted. But we've already found such large amount. You've done incredibly well. Good heavens, you are such a blessing, Hamad. Thank you. When do I get rest? When do I get to rest? When do I get to rest? Once the city is done. What? So like 3 years. How much can we mine starting today? Well, just as we expected, we should be able to mine 1 ton of gold a month. There should be enough in this mine to last for at least 10 years. May I rest now? Well, the town construction just started and we need to make more crossbows and weapons for the knights. So, unless you have someone else that can do that, must kindly say no. Can you do that? Oh god, our greatest treasure has fallen. We still have a lot to do, but I guess I really need to let Hama take a break. Maybe I should hire some more dwarves sometime. Hama is done. Please! I need a break! Sublin. I suffer through Chinese abuse of English through their online wuxia Shansha novels. The terrible phrasing and monotone ignorance to syntax hurts, but the essence of their stories is appealing. I mean, kinda true. There are so many manuas who are absolutely horrendous. I mean translation, as of course. I mean story too sometimes, but still. Well, one a month, but only 5 tons. 5 tons. We still have a lot to do, but I guess I really need to. Yeah, give him a break. Give the dude a break. Alright, I'll let you have a vacation, just like I promised. A month might be a little much. Don't look for me, master. I'm going to sleep for a whole month. Did he awaken to the force or something? How can he run so fast with those short legs? Also, I said not a month. What now? 100 million gold! A ton of gold a month means 100 million gold a year. Our territory is saved. We never have to beg for anyone's help ever again. Get lost, Kairos! He's sobbing even harder than he did at the dam opening. You do know that this gold mine belongs to me, right? Not House McCline. I'll give you 30% of the profits as tax. Oh my god. Huh. I know you will make the right decision, Master Logan. That dam, or whatever it is, went well, and nothing has gotten worse as a result of your stubbornness so far. I trust you. He's not going to argue with me at all. It goes without saying that we must ensure the workers keep quiet about this. If Bifrost or Kalia, the lords of the outer regions, find out, there will be trouble. I will ensure that does not happen. Alright. Feels so strange to have him trust me. I suppose father might be an issue. I started so many projects in his absence. 1 week later, is father back? Father! He's managed to become a paragon class knight. I hope that would be the case when I gave him the Tome of the Iron Blood Blade. But he managed to raise his skill level, which had plateaued for several decades, in the span of 3 months. I heard about the many things you were up to in my absence, Logan. I'd like to tell you my whole plan, and I cannot believe that water now flows through this barren land. This is really, really amazing. I was able to raise my skill level, and this barren land is changing. All thanks to you, Logan. He's just like, you are my successor. I don't want to be your successor. You are a better man than I. Huh. Ah, you don't need to say that. That is why I have given you authority. You are the leader now. I'm what? No, Dad, I don't want that. That's only based on my recent achievements. Haha. No, you have achieved much more in 3 months than I have in 30 years. I really was blessed with wonderful children. Thank you so much. Father, I can leave all of my duties to you now. I will be able to focus on training our Knight Order. Yeah, pardon? I knew he was gonna do this. I knew he was gonna do this. I knew it! Pardon? But I have no intention of becoming the next Patriarch. Do you know what I realized while I was training? That I have grown old. That I need my successor to take over now, not later. I managed to acquire the Iron Blood Blade from the sword technique tome you gave me. But I could not for the life of me learn the Phantom Blade technique. If I had come across it when I was young, and when I had just awakened to the Force, I might have been able to learn it. But with my Force, which has already formed its own shape after so many years, Creating a core itself is impossible. And as I gave up, I thought to myself, you need this more than I do. That this age now belongs to youngsters like you and Lonian. Well, I did manage to finally break through the wall that kept me from growing stronger for many years. But I would like to step back now. And take on the role of guide rather than leader. Dude, can't you be like leader and you let me have free time, freeload? I mean, less work. I understand, Father. I guess there's no helping it if he insists. And you. Please go along with this. And assist Logan so that he is able to perform his duties well. Who is that? Go on. He's like, who the fuck is that? Your future what? My what? I didn't met her before. You achieved more than enough to take on the role of successor. No, wait, no, it's the mother. All I wish for now is for Lodian to do well in life. That is also why I resented you. No, wait. Oh, now I remember. Now I remember. It's like the stepmom, isn't it? It's too long since I read this. All I wish for now is for Lodian to do well in life. And it's also why I resented you so much. I apologize. You need not apologize to me. I should be the one apologizing, in fact. You apologized to me once already, though I was too stubborn to accept it at the time. My narrow-minded temperament is to blame, and I hope you can forgive me. I heard that you have been teaching sword techniques to Lonian. Oh, yes, I have. Lonian's such a genius that he managed to create a force core within a week and already mastered. It has been years since the boy has been so cheerful. Yeah, 4 months. I hope that you continue to be a good brother to Lonian. I shall take my leave now. No parent is so formal with their own child. From now on, please speak to me like you used to when I was younger. Mother. Okay, so it is the mother. It's not even stepmother. He just... I guess she doesn't treat him well because he didn't treat his brother well before. Like, damn! Yeah, 4 months and so many webtoons in between. Not easy to remember all the small details. Once the town is finished, we will remove all the weeds before spring. Yeah, I read so many maximum. Had minimum of new ideas or art stories, and same for Magnus. Natural, we are some good stories. I'm excited to see Magnus series as Magnus becoming mainstream. Yes. I mean, they were about to become mainstream, and then YouTube just started with, say, I don't know, shorts. Once the town is finished, we will remove all the weeds before spring and begin cultivating the soil to ready it for farming. Paul is begging for mercy, which is a thing few have to give. Forgiveness is more readily available to take than apology to give. Yeah, I guess so. And begin cultivating the soil to ready it for farming. I expect that this will eventually yield us more crops than previous generations of McLean were able to get from the lands we have now lost. Do you think the residents will be willing to move? Yes, I intend to give whoever moves Yes, I intend to give whoever moves there first the right to cultivate the land. God damn it. Stop Dragohoy. Stop. Cringe. And the houses we will be building will be much better than the ones most of our residents live in. How many goddamn accounts do you have, by the way? Oh, and I asked Wayne to put up announcements to recruit more soldiers. Could you take care of training them once they become proper soldiers? I shall do so. They are technically also potential future knights, after all. You really are capable, Logan. In contrast, All of you completely lack discipline. Oh shit. Since when do we have 2 separate night orders? I don't know, what was it? The Knights of House McCline and the Knights of Teslon, who were added to our order after the defeat during the Territorial War. I mean, I don't like shorts, really. At least when I freaking got strikes for them as well. Like, god fucking damn it. It's been a while since the 2 factions began to train together, but they still treat each other like strangers. You were once on opposite sides in battle, so I understand that it would be difficult for you to get along. But I imagine that things would get better over time, since knights are known for their chivalry. But you must be too comfortable here. I wanted to get stronger, so I trained incessantly. And my son has been doing all kinds of things for the territory. And yet, you knights have been doing nothing but squabble like children. I have failed to pay enough attention to you. I suppose I am to blame for this. No, my lord. Captain, please do something. Please, Captain, save us. My lord. My lord! There we go. Pants are better than pants. I can sense how much stronger you have become. Have you succeeded in reaching the Paragon class? The only thing with shorts that annoys me is that shorts have basically killed live streams. They've basically killed longer content on YouTube. Stupid. Also, shorts is basically cancer, you guys, because you get addicted to them. Shorts are made for you to just watch all day. Oh my god, my attention. Also, the attention span gets way worse when watching them. Freaking cancer to the eyes, Captain. I shall discipline all of you, for starters. Feel this sword technique with your buddies and learn. If they train like dogs, they won't have time to complain about each other. I swear to discipline these knights, so you can inherit a proper night order, Logan. Hehe. That's what she said. I have worked as an administrator for 20 years. And I never knew how wonderful it was to sign a document without worrying about funds. What on earth is the young master doing? Why is he taking all of the profits for himself? Master Logan knows what's best. How dare you doubt him? Are you getting cocky now that we have more funds? Does she know where that money is coming from? Alright, if Master Logan wants it, just... Did he ask for something ridiculous again? He just... Huh? Master Logan! What are you planning to do with enough gold bars to be worth 10 million gold? I intend to buy mithril, about 200 pounds of it. In childhood, Dragon Ball Z taught me the solution to all things is to raise your power level. Just build a gravity chamber, and your issues can all be resolved. Do you have a gravity chamber though? In the garden, maybe? Pardon? Just go ahead and sign it. You said you trusted me. I refuse! What do you intend to do with a material that's worth 1,000 times more than gold? You want to buy mithril to make armor for the knights? That's impossible. Why? Why not? What? One local dog was still in a cage. Okay. Mithril isn't something you can just buy just because you have money. It contains its own mana. And it's 10 times stronger than steel. While only weighing 1/3 as much, so they call it the silver of gods. Obviously, something so precious can't be bought just with money. Even the richest individuals have a hard time getting their hands on any. And 200 pounds of it, buying of that much requires authority as well as riches. Authority. In that case, I have a great idea. You do? What is it? Someone from the countryside is asking to communicate with His Grace. McCline. Where are they from? Go ahead and send word to His Grace. I'm sure he's too busy to answer though. 30 minutes later. House McCline called? You're right. He's here already. I didn't know anyone important lived in the countryside. I'm gonna log in out and Lloyd for long. I don't know. Vlad? You mean Stellar Swordsman? It's been a while, Logan. Have you been well, Your Grace? Yes, I have been fine, except for the fact that the ungrateful young man I taught a sword technique to didn't contact me ever since. Alright, we need to leave. Run. Run for your lives. Ha! I couldn't possibly bother you with unnecessary talk of how I was doing. I do know my place. You speak as artfully as ever. In any case, you contacted me just in time. I was just thinking about contacting you in order to thank you. To thank me? Did I do something I don't remember? Or is this a threat disguised as a thank you? My wife is showing signs of pregnancy. Oh, congratulations. Congratulations, Your Grace. Thank you. It is all thanks to you. I didn't do anything at all. Not at all. You are the one who did his best. The heavens must have blessed you. You are as cheeky as always. Yes, we were blessed by the heavens, and I did my best. And I did my best. But before all that, I have you to thank. So thank you. Once the child is born, you should come to the capital again. Sure. My wife wishes to thank you in person too. And while you are here, I can teach you another sword fighting technique. I will come right away! Pardon? What? Do you not want me to? Of course I do, thank you. Good. It will be unlike you to refuse. Now, that is all I have to tell you. What is it that you want? Well, could you help me get some mithril? About 200 pounds of it to make armor for our knights. 200 pounds! So you need my authority, eh? That must mean you made enough money to afford that much. That medicine must have sold incredibly well. Oh, yes, that's it. The medicine. Even I did not invest that much into my knights. I have greatly underestimated you. You really are strange, I mean amazing. I feel like this misunderstanding is getting bigger and bigger. Alright, I shall do my very best. Thank you, Your Grace. It's nothing, really. In exchange, you must attend the banquet I will hold for the birth of my child. And by that time, I hope you drop the formalities and call me your teacher, rather than Your Grace. And call more often! Alright then, contact me again once you complete your purchase. Hurrah! Me, the Swordmaster's pupil. Yes, please. You didn't hang up. I can still hear you. Like, all I wanted was a small favor, but I received a huge boon as well. I should find Hamad at once and ask him about making mithril armor. Doesn't he have a vacation though? Wait, no. I should let him have his vacation. Isn't he on a vacation? I mean, I was supposed to give him a month, and I know it's only gone a few days, but mithril armor. Not everyone can keep running toward a goal like I am. He should be much more productive once he's had his rest. Also, you are making lots of money because of this, right? Hamad is just you're just slave driving Hamad. I'm such a generous employer. Yeah, you're such a generous employer. You let him have the vacation you've already promised him. You are one lucky dwarf, Hamad. Lucky dwarf. Lucky dwarf. For a while, Hamad was plagued by nightmares. Yo, Hamad can't even rest on his vacation. He's just having nightmares. Oh, poor Hamad. Poor Hamad. McLean suburbs. Among the young men under 20 who applied to become soldiers, these are the ones who passed the preliminary test. Sup H3. Oh my god, I finally caught your stream. Hello, I found your channel yesterday when I commented on SSS Survival Hunter. I have watched a lot of your videos last night. Damn, which did you watch, A3? Sup, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the stream. Let's freaking go. So these are the ones who passed. Do you really need to hire this many? The standard is to have 10 times as many foot soldiers as knights. So I said I know what I'm doing. Understood. We need to raise our army, no matter what anyone says. There may be some adverse effects, but I need to handpick these soldiers myself. This narrative centered on industrialization as strength, pretty much, or mostly. It's a bit like Greatest Estate Developer if you read that one. A territory's knight order represents its strength. And to support them there has to be an army of elite forces, but it is far from a copy though. They are referred to as regular soldiers for knights in training. Most territories choose young men about to reach adulthood and put them through a series of physical tests. And choose only the strongest or achieve above average results. They train into soldiers. Well, I finished... You finished Return of the Blossoming Blade streams? Are you insane and you found me yesterday? Dude, how many hours is that? Did you do an all-nighter? Blossoming Blade... Dude, Blossoming Blade is like one of my longest series. Although if you like long series like that, you should also check out Infinite Leveling Murim. That is also something I've read a lot of. Just train into soldiers. And it's also one of my favorites. Those who are particularly talented among these new soldiers. I slept for 3 hours last night. Sounds about right. How many hours is that though? Like all of my Blossoming Blade? That is insane. Is it your bookmarks? Yeah, it is. It's awesome. Infinite Leveling Murim is awesome. Those who are particularly talented among these new soldiers are put through rigorous training that tests the boundaries of human strength, leading to them awakening to the Force and becoming knights. But the Empire began to choose their soldiers with a new approach. Physical strength and awakening to the Force are only one aspect. I mean, once you're done with that, you should ask for a new series, I guess. Having sharp senses is more important, obviously. Using this approach during the war that would take place in 9 years, the Empire raised an army of 50,000 knights. And brought its surrounding nations to their knees. I intend to choose new candidates from these applicants and the soldiers we already have to set up a knights in training brigade. Skip the chapter switching, that's it. I mean, chapter switching takes so little time, so I guess, yeah. While they might not be ready for the civil war in Grandia, that will happen in about a year. They will become a reliable force in time for the invasion of the Empire in 9 years. I mean, if you found my channel yesterday, goddamn, and you have so many series on the channel, it's insane. I don't know how many hours of webtoons I have on this and other series. God. I'd like to recruit residents over the age of 20 as well, but then we wouldn't have enough workers for the town construction that will start soon. You there! You are in the presence of Master Logan. Quiet down! Ooh. How did you choose soldiers in the past? Pardon? Oh, we just had them start running laps and chose those who lasted the longest. So we only care about stamina? Is that it? Only running? Are you an idiot? So they only chose the most durable men without any consideration of their other skills. This is why the number of knights we have hasn't increased in a while. Choose the ones with good eyesight, good hearing, and fast reaction speed. Pardon? That's it. The first test, start walking toward this picture until you can see it. Stop as soon as you can. The drawing looks weird. You look handsome, my lord. You look handsome, my lord. We don't need bootlickers. Disqualify that one. What's weird about my drawing? What is weird about my drawing? You look handsome, my lord. Judging by its calm, I think it's a chicken. Right? Dude, but isn't it the kind of cheating, like, once someone gets it, the other one can just say what it is? Cardiovascular integrity is the one of all other attributes of the body. Strength strains when your cardio is weak. I mean, that is true, but, like, you can have other skills. Stamina you can train. Stamina you can train up. Sword skills, on the other hand. Reaction speed. I mean, you can train it, but it is also genetic. You saw this tiny calm from that distance, and especially eyesight and hearing. You can't train that. I mean, you can kind of train it, but not in the same way. The second test. I will repeat the same word over and over again. Walk this way and stop when you can hear me. I can't hear a thing. Your volume is inconsistent, sir. You're saying sparrow, but also that old man called you a bastard earlier, my lord. Is that part of the test? I was muttering to myself. How did he hear that? You telling me someone so far away heard him calling him a bastard and our lord, who is like max 1 meter away, didn't hear him? That boy passes. And you need a beating. Sounds about right. I only tested for eyesight and hearing, but we already have 250 boys who are far beyond average. We'll pick around 500 altogether and make it 1,000 along with those from Tesla. A lot of the boys were short and scrawny, most likely due to growing up without enough food. Yeah, we need to train them. They might not get as strong as Victor, but they should be alright to train once they've fed well and get stronger. Yes. Come to think of it, I should check up on Victor. We're leaving, young master! Hear me out for a moment. Sword skills are just like walking. You practice the same move a ton of times. You did not say that. You did not just say... No, it's not. No, it's not. Not at all. I mean, sure, you can get good with the sword without talent, but you can't become the best without talent. He's working really hard. Don't you think his form is a bit aggressive, though? Master Logan said that I could become a knight once I can repeat this sword technique 1,000 times without fail. But what's more important is awakening to the Force. I need to hurry and become a knight. I don't know how much longer Master Logan is willing to wait. Willing to wait, he will wait. Hearing will increase to the degree that your system noise reduces a stronger heat. Less noise about it. I mean, yeah, you can train your hearing to hear specific sounds and block out other ones. I'm horrible at that, though. Give me a little bit of a beeping sound, like small frequency when I'm about to sleep, and I'm just gonna listen to that beeping sound. Beep, beep, ah! Yeah, you're right. Without any talent in a certain area, then you will never be as good as someone with just a bit of talent, yes. Victor? Master Logan! Shh. He's certainly talented. This boy of 16 who only started studying the sword a year ago is able to maintain a proper stance even when he swings his sword so chaotically. So, Emmanuel, of course that guy is going to become a beast with his sword. He has 2 different colored eyes. Still, there are certain heights you can achieve. I mean, in the future, this dude was a freaking psychopathic animal. So yeah, probably gonna be strong. And when he does swing his sword whichever way he wants, he's actually much more intimidating than when he uses a regular technique. He may no longer be the noble killer, but I suppose he is aggressive by nature. The problem is that he cannot perfect this kind of technique without a sparring partner. I guess he'll need one soon. Victor! Master Logan? I plan to leave McLean Castle tomorrow to train our soldiers in Tesla. We'll most likely take all winter. Pardon? Come along! And be sure to reassure your sister that you'll be alright. May I take Ria with me? It's not exactly the best environment for her. You want to take your sister to a training camp full of men? You really think that's you really think that's good for her? I want to bring her along! You'll get in trouble. Huh, he's usually so mature, but he turned into a petulant child when it comes to his sister. Alright, she can come along. Thank you. However, if there is any trouble as a result, just know that it will be your responsibility. Yes, my lord. I will take good care of her. Okay. Do you know that superpowers like growing bones from your body like an armor or having all his bones grow? It's only a superpower because the person who has it can control it. Obviously. Are you that fond of your sister? She's the only family I have left. You seem a bit like creepily obsessed though. Is that all? Our parents died because of me. Oh. And Ria became an orphan because of me. How did your parents die because of you? Did you kill them? No, then it wasn't your fault. So I have a duty to protect her as my only surviving family member. Alright. Do your best. A few days later, Teslon Castle. Yes. Is that a reference to school 3D glasses? No, it's just... Haven't you seen that mutated gene? It's real. 5 laps around the inner castle walls. Run now. The slowest 100 to make it will have to run 2 more laps. Pardon? Pardon? You little runt! Are here to play? You better start running. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, run! I knew someone with your experience would do well. I guess this job suits you, huh? I did accept your offer to rehire me because you promised to pay me as much as a knight. But I suppose this role does also suit me. I was surprised when you offered the other mercenaries new contracts as well, Master Logan. Well, we can't have them blabbing about how those crossbows work. Are you sure you're not trying to start a war in the next 2 years? I will try and take over the world. I'm not a warmonger. It's just that we will have to fight a war one day. He's a monster. How on earth is he doing that? He's that slave, Master Logan's slave. What? He's a slave. If that slave can do it, why can't I? Dude, he's not his slave. I won't lose! I think I'm going to puke. The Victor effect. It's just as you predicted, Master Logan. That boy just threw up. What I want from these boys right now isn't a sudden jump in strength. I think the in thing is called heterochromia. I mean, yeah, it's something like that. It's mutation. It's a strong will to keep going. It's a strong will. That'll be enough. He's just doing this Saitama. What? Saitama workout other than your little kids? The force is sleeping into Victor as he runs. It won't take much longer now. Once Victor awakens to the force, it'll be a wonderful motivation for the other soldiers too. But despite my highest hopes for him, Victor would soon commit a murder. What? Oh no. That's not good. Is he gonna kill one of the other boys because they went after his sister? Teslon Castle Barracks. Thank you for the food. Looks so good. I'm only able to get through that awful training because of the food. I think I put on some weight now that we've had 3 square meals a day for several weeks. Nothing would make me happier than being able to eat like this every day. It's not a bad workout, it's just something you should work yourself up to, but you would not get the gains aside from my guess. Please eat as much as you like. Oh no. Yeah, this is the problem. Thank you. She's always so cute. You do get like the brother's gonna kill you though. What up 3 is Nano Machine. Missing Trader Viewpoint. I mean, I have read some Nano Machine. The first one is free on YouTube channel, and the other ones are YouTube members because I don't know. I put it on there. Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint. I have read a lot of that. I'm not caught up though. I'm far from caught up, but I've read lots of it. Legends of Stormblade. I have not read it. I know. She's an angel. Maybe I should try to talk to her later. Hey. Hey, yeah. Hey, look. No. Stop staring or I'll gouge your eyes out. Holy Who is this? Killua? Okay. My god. It's Canadian money. Not even enough to buy toilet paper. May you poop in peace always. Thank you. I will poop in peace. Oh, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Poop in peace. Oh. I hope she's eating well. I love Northern Blaze so much. It ended last November. Oh, it ended? I did not know it had ended. Oh my god. Canadian poop money. What interesting message. Still very nice. Oh my god. Yeah. All I'm hoping for is that more and more people will start joining streams again, because it was so funny when like this though. There's so many more people that are commenting in the comment section. Victoria, she went out back to throw out the trash. The dude is a good brother. He has the right feelings other people when it comes to scissors. I mean, yes, but there are limits here. Why has she gone out so far alone at night? I wonder how it was his fault that she died. Ria, what are you? Huh. Victor. Oh, I see. So he saved her from, is that a noble? And then the father or the family of that spoiled ass kid killed his parents or something? Like, what the fuck? I was just... Yeah. Oh no. Oh no, that's the guy he killed. Okay, so he hasn't killed one in the academy. Oh, my nose. No, wait, is this now? Oh, I thought this was like the past. Wait, this is the past, isn't it? You bastard. You know your place, slave. Oh no, this is now. I think. You really think your sister won't get in trouble if you hit? No, this is the past. Yeah, it is the past. I was like, dude, slave? Ugh. So... Please? Die! Holy shit, man. And someone saw it. It's bad. No, wait a second. Victor, Ria, run! Hurry! Leave us behind and run. Victor! Victor! Son! Oh no, a snitch. A snitch. Please. Keep Ria safe. Oh my lord. Victor, snap out of it! No, it is now. Master Logan. Oh, it is now. That was so weirdly made. It looked like it was the past, then talking about mother and father, and now we're suddenly in present time. Calm down and look around you. What's up, Abdul? Yeah, that's not good. Yeah. Let Victoria rest for a while. She seems very shaken. Yes, my lord. The rest of you take care of the body. Yes, Master Logan. I apologize, Master Logan. Do you regret it? Not at all. Then why are you apologizing? See you soon then, Jonas. Then why are you... Yeah, like I said, then why are you apologizing if you're not sorry? Because I killed one of your soldiers, Master Logan. Well, he was an awful soldier then. I suppose that's true, but I believe you do have some regrets. About insisting on taking your sister along with you, I mean. Your stubbornness nearly hurt your sister very badly. Just hovering around her and protecting her yourself isn't the best idea. Are you going to insist on taking Victoria with you to war too? Boom. Yeah, take that. Well... Instead of wasting your energy trying to protect her after putting her in danger, it makes much more sense to never have brought her here to begin with. If you'd stopped to think, you would have realized this as well. The reason I allowed you to bring her along, nevertheless, is because I wanted you to realize this on your own. Though I didn't imagine anything this extreme. I feel bad for Victoria. You understand my meaning? Maybe this will get him to not be so overprotective of his sister, or just more overprotective. What will be my punishment? Are you afraid of what's to come? How surprising. No. I will accept any punishment you have for me, but please know that Ria was just a victim. Killing is most definitely a crime, but you did well today. But next time you had better get my permission first. Pardon? I'm telling you not to have your life ruined by a perverted piece of trash, since you need to become my knight. Yes, Master Logan. I understand. Now, can Victoria go home? Can we send her home? Still, a slave killed a civilian. Are you sure you can make these decisions on your own? Yes. The trainees will definitely complain, but Victor is my slave. In other words, he is a tool I own. Okay, so wait, he is a slave. Right, he actually is a slave. And the trainee who was killed was apparently a notorious pervert back in his village, according to the other trainees. And had apparently been saying unsavory things about Victoria for a while now. Oh. So I had a criminal killed using a tool of mine. Which means he just did what I said. A3, you really haven't read. Greatest estate developer. Read that! It's a recommendation. I promise you. Buy the pizza next to me that you will enjoy it. Put him in the gravity chamber. That Victor killed that bastard under your orders. Yes. That's right. I'm going to have the man's head hung up by the castle gates, labeled with the crimes he committed. Warn your soldiers too. Understood. By the way, what have you been writing on that map? Oh, this? Just a hobby of mine. Oh, shit. Full of monsters. I'm planning a surprise for the soldiers. My playlist, maybe it's my next binge one, but I want to sleep a lot tonight. Oh, yeah, you deserve some sleep, I think. It's not healthy to watch that many hours of me reading in a row. Like, take breaks, holy shit. News of Victor killing someone came as a huge shock to the soldiers. What? He killed another soldier? But as soon as the murdered soldier's crimes came to light, that bastard harassed Victoria. Yo, that turned real fast. He dared touch Victoria. How dare he do such things to the angel of our barracks? That circle area in the forest has a higher gravity. Yeah, but one thing I thought about while watching was your accent. Where's your accent from? Norway. It's Scandinavian. Although I guess my accent doesn't really sound that Norwegian, to be honest. Maybe a little bit. He always creeped me out anyway. I knew he'd get himself killed one day. And that was how the incident came to a close. 3 months passed by quickly. I mean, Norway's pretty good. I hate winter though. Fucking cold. It's already the new year. Time flies, Master Logan. 2 years have already passed since we first met. By the way, who here watched Real Madrid Atletico Madrid yesterday? Because huge Real Madrid fan. Also, people in chat right now, if I started a football channel watching live streams later on, like, would you guys watch that? Are you guys interested in football? Because I'm a blood supporter of Real Madrid, so I would love that. But, I mean, if people would be interested in that, that would be pretty cool, but it won't happen immediately anyway, it will be later. You're right, it's already been that long. One. Ha! Although they played awful yesterday. Incredibly enough, won with freaking penalty kicks. 90 days of training. We began with 1,000 soldiers in training. Well failed, I died, and the remaining 987 all passed. I'm more interested in the commentary rather than the football itself. Commentary. Bro, I wanted to punch Winnie. He was messing around all the yeah. Oh my. I mean, I didn't want to punch Vinny. I wouldn't go that far. But oh my god, they played awful last night. And Asensio pretty much saved our skin, plus Courtois. Rudiger didn't play that well either. I mean, people will say he played amazingly because he scored a penalty kick, but no. 12 failed, 1 died, and the remaining 987 all passed. Have engineers always invented ugly jargon, such as structural for key part of specific structure? 987 all passed. There haven't been any more cases of candidates failing. That means only those with enough stamina and strength of will are left now. Their basic training is nearly done now, and I had Hamar make another 400 crossbows. It's not enough to distribute to every soldier, but with this, we should be able to hold our joint practical training now, right? Father? Father? Yes, they should be able to handle the forest at the foot of the mountain range. Our knights need to put their new skills to use anyway. Oh, does that mean they've already mastered the Iron Blood Blade? They've all gotten the basics at least. But actual battle experience is the best training. Of course, there's nothing better for improving your skills than battle. I have every Madrid shirt except Benzema and Vasquez. Oh my god. I mean, I wouldn't go that far, but I do have some shirts, obviously. My favorite player of all time is Sergio, though. Ramos. So Asensio is reminding me of him. Not a bad shirt. We'll have hard times ahead. A few days later, in the forest at the foot of the southern McLean territory, mountain range. Does this forest stuff drain cardiovascular integrity? It's like dark side of the forest. I don't fucking know. A few days later, in the forest at the foot of the mountain range. Everyone, unsheath your swords! Get your breathing... No, yeah, get your breathing in order. Too much! Attack! The tree! Chop it... Are they training them while at the same time gathering firewood? Sir, why are we hitting trees? Why are we cutting down trees? There are 2 reasons. One, for training. Second one, firewood. Lumber. What? Now chop the trees up. It worked. Next, chop it into smaller bits. Sure. Next, smaller. We managed to fell those big trees with just one swing. The past month of rigorous training paid off. So this is the power of the Iron Blood Blade. Whoa, knights are so strong. Oh, to cut down a tree like that with one swing. Do not let your guards down. This is not just any kind of forest, but a forest full of monsters. Goblins. Goblins where? What the fuck is Goblin Slayer doing here? Is that all? Is that all? Just some goblins. Goblins are nothing. I mean... Depends how many there are, I would say, but okay. The goblins are scattering. Yeah, because they're smarter. They're trying to fool you with their minds. Crossbows out! Kill every last goblin attempting to flee. Yeah, they will go back and gather more goblins, right? Kill them all. Nice shot. Nice shot. Nice shot. Huh, did you see that? I killed 2. Yeah, but you need to kill all of them! Stop. Keep shooting! They're so weak. Why was I ever scared of them? This is why, because now the boss comes. Urukai will come with the goblins. Oh no. Wait, what the fuck was that? Wolves? Are they riding the wolves? Those are horned wolves. Form up. No, okay. I thought that maybe the goblins would be riding them, but that would be a bad idea because they would get eaten, I guess. Huh? Oh shit. Ah, fuck me. What the hell is this? I didn't sign up for this. Mounted crossbow units! Shoot! No, don't shoot the wolves. They haven't done anything. They're just wolves. Look at that cutie. We can just make it a pet. Arr! The fuck? Did it just bounce off it? Digimon vibe? Yeah, I'm on my own Digimon. The bolts aren't working. Soldiers, wielding swords, get information. Do not let a single one past you. What is my dude doing there, though? I don't feel like the slave should be first there. He doesn't even have force, but he's strong anyway, which means he's gonna be insane. Ah! Ah! My leg! My leg! Nice save, master. My lord. Get it together. Grab the injured soldier and get to the back. Yes, my lord. As expected, most of them aren't able to handle the sudden influx of stronger monsters. However, some are doing well. The boys who ranked in the top 100 during the hearing and eyesight test are on a cut above. And among them... What the hell? He just killed 2 in one go. Dude, I'm not the wolf! Dude, that kill was mine! Stupid kill stealer. Oh, wait. Did he just awaken the force? Maybe not. I'm glad he's on our side. Victor, in particular, has come out of his shell. It looks like it won't be much longer. Until he takes his first steps as an aura user. Was that the last of them? We just finished over here too. It's already been a month and a half since we started this practical training. It took longer than I expected. That's because we found 3 whole gnoll settlements with thousands of them swarming around. I shudder to think that all these monsters may have charged our castle. It's good that we rooted them out. Do you think young Master Logan foresaw all this? That might be the case, but more than that. Just hang on a bit longer, everyone. We'll be done once we fell these trees. Yes. Be careful moving those trunks to the town construction site. Yeah, okay, they are doing that. We've been doing nothing but killing monsters and felling trees for a month and a half. I'm exhausted. This isn't what I learned Ironblood Blade for. It is. You learned Ironblood Blade for helping out our territory. I can't believe we haven't been able to use all these great trees for our construction because of all these monsters. What a waste. We managed to undergo training and acquire more wood for the town's construction. We caught 2 birds with one stone. That's exactly what I said! That's exactly what I said he was doing. This seems to have been his true motive. Yes. I'm a little worried that we found so many monsters. But I'll gain a lot of information too. Few of the trainees who ranked within the top 200 or even 500 were also absorbing the force, albeit faintly. That looks exactly the same as the other dude, by the way. They looks the same! What do you mean little? They were the ones who swung their swords around to stay alive, no matter what. The ones with strong survival instincts. Looks like gut instinct, survival instinct. And even a fighting spirit might be what you need to awaken to the force. Yeah. Hardcore Madrid fan. If our soldiers manage to grow as much as I expect them to during the Grandia Civil War this winter, we should be able to acquire a large number of knights before the war against the Empire. I will say this though, our season so far, we've played horrible football and we are still in all the competitions, which makes 0 sense. Which is why I want Xabi Alonso to take over for Ancelotti after the season. I don't care if we get in trouble. I don't care if we, with a miracle, get in trouble. No. What are you smiling about? Nothing. Nothing. Now that you have all the wood you need, McLean Town should be finished in no time, right? There's only a month left until spring. You'll be able to finish before the farmers start cultivating the land, right? Yes, master. Wait, really? I did suggest it because I thought you could do it, but I thought it'd be hard. Well, we have those mages to help us, and the workers have been filled with motivation ever since the dam construction. We have more than enough food, and since the houses are all exactly the same, the construction process is becoming more efficient over time. Only a real fan will answer right. Garcia or Mendy? Garcia. Although I will say Mendy did amazingly well, though. In other seasons. And I don't think he played that bad yesterday before he was injured. I mean, he slipped a couple of times, but I feel like he did pretty well in defense, which is pretty much the only thing we did yesterday. We didn't do anything offensively. And construction process is becoming more efficient over time. Alonso takes over. We are conquering the world. Yes, we are. Huh? Has Hamad always been so amazing? Or Klopp, for that matter. I mean, yeah, Garcia is... I would choose Garcia this season. He's been better. That vacation time really paid off. Don't forget to build that mage tower in the middle of the town, too. But Mendy is injured, so we got problems anyway. So many problems. Earth wall! Whoa. Stop staring and start tamping the soil. Thank you so much for agreeing to my demanding request once again. Nothing new. I'm sure it was not ideal for you to build your mage tower in a newly built town instead of the capital. Earthbenders, you are being far too formal, Master Logan. You promised us annual funding of 10 million gold. It does not matter at all whether my tower is located in the capital or in a village. Besides, we will be in the center of the kingdom's largest village. This is far more interesting. If things go the way you have planned, this town will become the center of the territory, rather than either McLean Castle or Teslon Castle. With this much land, most nobles would build themselves another castle. There is no need for that. As long as the people can live here and farm comfortably, that is more than enough. But since this village is so large, more people will flock here, which will increase the dangers of a revolt. Well, they are... they are allowed to try! I welcome it, actually. That won't happen if we don't exploit them. I mean, that is all true. A noble who doesn't exploit his people. A place where everyone lives in harmony. A wise and young leader. Candidate number 1, Logan McLean. Whoa. I will most definitely vote for you. Vote for what? In any case, is the wall of soil really going to be enough? If this place is ever attacked, it is fine. This place will never become a battlefield. I will not let that happen. Because we'll be attacking other territories before they have their chance to invade. Yo, like, yeah, no one's getting here. We will take them out first. You really do care very much for your people. Not as much as you care for your pupils, Master Clayton. It's like, I care for my people, but I care more for myself, which is why I need to help my people. To get my life to be easier. Offensive defense. Oh, no. No. The fuck? Where'd rock come from? Not strong enough. I did it. You did? But there's no hole in it. It's just a little mark. Didn't just get the boulder. It pierced through the trees behind it. Okay, it did go through the boulder. It didn't look like it went through the boulder. I don't see a fucking hole there. Looks like a little mark in the rock. But I guess it did go through. The second technique of the Seeker's Phantom Blade. Pure Metal Piercer. Its hit radius is small, but it can pierce through the strongest steel. The territory's development is proceeding well. So all that's left is for me to get stronger. And so time passed by quickly. 1 month. Followed by another. McLean Town. And soon... it was early summer. The cultivation of the land around the new town is proceeding well. The only downside is that there is far more land than there are people to till it. What about those people coming in from other territories because they heard the rumors? Make up for the lacking workforce by letting them all in. Oh, and have you heard from Hamad at all? Yes, he is still on vacation. Since you gave him a while to rest, he still has some time until he must return to work. Maybe I was too generous. Then again, he did finish the town construction and made more crossbows for me. By the way, I heard that Hamad was given a lot of mithril before he took his vacation. Is that true? It is. I gave it to him so that he could play with it during his vacation and come up with some new weapons for our knights. That's not much of a vacation then. It is for him. He likes playing. Why not? Don't dwarves love playing with precious materials? In any case, the people have moved into the town. This cultivation is going well. That means we only have one thing to watch out for. Dude, they've made this much already. Holy fuck. How much time has passed? It's like the max few months? That means we only have one thing to watch out for, okay. What? House McLean is cultivating that barren land. It's impossible. That land is not suited for farming. Viscount Max Peretta. I looked into it because I was curious as well, and apparently they dug into the mountains and pulled in water from the Luther River. They did something so ludicrous and managed to cultivate that barren land. Did House McLean really have that kind of money? There are rumors about the eldest son of House McLean becoming a successful businessman, or that they struck gold, or even that they suddenly came about a large sum of money. All of the above. Those baseless rumors do not matter. Let us look at the facts. How much profit do you think they will be able to make from that newly cultivated land? At the very least, they would be making twice as much as we do. Twice! Dude, that's like nothing. That's understandable development of the town in such a short time with magic meeting structure. I mean, yeah, it makes sense because of magic. A neighboring territory has grown wealthy overnight. I cannot let this happen. Can you come up with this justification? We do not even need to come up with anything. You don't? Some of our people ran away to this new village of theirs, you see. We can simply go with the excuse of bringing back our people. You could demand the land or the Teslon plains nearby as recompense. He's like, nah, you're not getting shit. But there is one problem. Ugh, I know. It would be dangerous to try and benefit from this alone. Soto Silban. The bastard wouldn't stand for it. Send word to the Viscounty of Silban. His tax rates are just as high as ours, so I'm sure his people have run away as well. Our two Viscounties will simply come together to take over the McLean barony. A wise decision, my lord. I mean, it is smart, but our MC probably has this figured out already, so yeah. He did say there would be a problem. Which I'm guessing is that. I picked out around 300 of my most promising trainee soldiers. And I'm having them focus on training instead of giving them missions. Are you saying that there are that many soldiers that may become knights in the future? Yes, that's what I'm hoping for. That is quite a lot. That's not just quite a lot, that's a ridiculous amount. Even if you put soldiers through rigorous training for 10 years, only about 1 in 100 will awaken to the force. That means only 10 in 1,000 will become knights. But you said you had 300 hopefuls. I plan to continue this training regimen. And recruit more soldiers every year. We'll get more horses and equipment annually as well. Why would you waste your money like that when we are at peace? Our territory is developing rapidly right now. Expanding our army could be seen as a provocation to the neighboring noble houses. They will feel threatened no matter what we do. What? McLean Town is now in full operation and our barren lands have been transformed into arable land. Silban and Peretta. Those greedy bastards won't take this line down. And they have enough pretext to do something about it. Pretext. Have we done anything to... Oh. All those people who moved here. We let in countless people from other regions recently. How many of them do you think are originally from Peretta and Silban? If I were those two, this would be a perfect excuse to start a war. You should have stopped them if you knew this would happen, but I wanted them to come. Were you hoping to fight them? They are enemies we must defeat sooner or later. But this is... Master Logan. It's too late for you to do anything about it. I must have given him free rein too soon. My lord! Silban and Peretta have sent envoys to McLean. As you see, things are already in motion. Now, shall we discuss? Yeah, this dude is just like Lloyd. He's just like, I wanted you to come here. I wanted you to start this war. How to proceed? They think they have him in their trap. Oh, no. My dude is so many steps ahead. So many moves ahead on the chessboard. Like, god damn it. Fascinating. It really is. I've never seen a town like this. The houses have been built in a consistent style along a large cross-shaped road. It's not as modern as in the big cities, but it's a refreshing sight nonetheless. Yo, wouldn't it be hilarious if the envoys was just like, can I move here? Can I stay? If you give me a position, I might just drop them off, nonetheless. More importantly, the commoners here are unusually cheerful and well-kept. This certainly is a territory worth conquering. I guess not. What a wonderful town. I do not know who came up with the idea, but it's certainly a wonderful attempt. Attempt? Yes, indeed. Why did he say attempt, though? This is all thanks to Master Logan. What? Isn't he the eldest son of House McLean, who is barely 20 years of age? So Lord McLean's son came up with this town. Yes, Master Logan. He's a great man who's ahead of his peers in both intelligence and bravery. He always prioritizes his territory and its people. And though he is strict about training his soldiers, he saves them with extraordinary military prowess whenever... Oh, let me entertain you with a story about him on our way to the castle. In the last territory war, Master Logan... That's enough, you fanatic. You have taken quite a long journey. You seem exhausted. Are you alright? Yes, we're fine. Your soldiers are quite amazing, Lord Logan. Thank you. We cannot keep all of you waiting, so we shall get straight to the point. In order to take the residents of our territory back and prevent them from moving away again, we demand the Teslon Plains near Peretta, the southwest part of the reclaimed wasteland. He's just like, no. And we demand the control of Teslon Castle as well as the northwest part of the reclaimed wasteland as compensation. So they won an entire castle and half of our reclaimed land. They are practically asking for a fight. It's just as I said, Father. Thank you. Well, it's good that you're listening now, Father. Or House Silban and House Peretta declaring war against us then? Those bastards. Are they in their right minds? Get out of here. How dare they? My lord, you cannot threaten us envoys like this, unless you really wish for war. Tell your knights to stand down. Who said we don't wish for war? Just smile. You are the ones who asked for war first. House McLean does not fear war. There will be nothing left of McLean once we are done with you. You truly wish for utter destruction. How could you speak of refugees who fled tyranny as though they were items for trade? Father, these men have forgotten their duty as nobles. Kill them. We have no need to negotiate with them. You truly wish to wage war? That is ludicrous. Do you all wish to die? This will mean war. Ludicrous, you say? The nerve of you. How dare you point and shout at the master of these lands? You must not be in your right minds. It's just because you... Guards, what are you waiting for? Stop him! Come on then. Shall we play? Look at this. I mean, he's more powerful than Lloyd, though. Like, or better with his sword. Doesn't matter. I guess Lloyd uses shovel. You should be prepared to die if you dare to draw your sword in someone else's territory. Stay away! Do you really think McLean will be unharmed if you do anything to me? I'm an envoy! I shall convey the will of House McLean to my lord without fail. You shall do no such thing. You shall just die here. Please forgive my insolence. You are clever. Knights of House McLean, prepare for war! Yes, time for war arc. Although I don't think the war will last long. The same day, I cut down the envoy from Silban. House McLean sent out a message to the two Viscounties via magic communicator. Does that mean... Wait, did he say 2 or 1? I cut down the envoy from Silban. Okay, so you just cut down 1 and not the other one. They killed my envoy! As all of McLean lost their minds! Viscount Soto Silban. They demand compensation for the disrespect shown by the envoys. What shall we do? Disrespect. Those beggars know no fear. Now that their lives have gotten a little better. They do not even have the troops to fight us head on. Let us show them mercy one more time. Yes, my lord. Show them mercy. They killed my envoys again! Tesla and Castle Barracks. To summarize Silban's demands, they want their runaways brought back, on top of 10 million gold and the Teslon planes as compensation. That's their answer. Is this really all they could come up with in 2 days? We hurried to Teslon as soon as they sent word. Is there a reason you are in such a hurry? They are unaware of it, but our forces are strong enough to crush a Viscounty quite easily. We need to conquer Silban as quickly as possible. The more strength we display, the less other territories are likely to try and provoke us. And we don't need to draft any more soldiers. If we take over Silban Castle quickly with our regular forces, Beretta won't be able to take action lightly. So this is all about how quickly we manage to conquer Silban. Yes, father. Master Logan, it's me, Kai Solon. Come in. Pardon me. Excluding the 100 soldiers stationed at McLean Castle, 1,389 regular soldiers and 313 mercenaries are all ready and awaiting your command. Good. Are they all armed properly? They have armor, spears, swords, crossbows, and horses as well. I can guarantee that our forces are stronger than any other. 5 times as many mounted crossbow units as we had during the territory war. As well as father and his soldiers who have learned the iron blood blade and become stronger. I don't believe we would lose. Even if Silban and Beretta were to fight us at the same time. But that is not the right move for us. If we were to conquer both territories, we would end up with 5 castles altogether, which would make our territory on par with those of the Margraves. And if that happens, both forces of the first and second prince will try to rope in House McCline during the upcoming fight for the throne. Yeah, so we don't need to make it too big, because then we will get more trouble. We must not gain the attention of those factions just yet, because the man I will place on the throne is a third prince. In my past life, the first prince became king, but he only used House McCline as he wished before abandoning it. The purges he carried out over the years after he ascended the throne resulted in the kingdom's power suffering greatly. The second prince is not much different from the first prince in terms of reputation. In the end, the only remaining choice is the third prince. Though he is the third in line, he is the son of the queen. Okay. And despite his youth, he is very skilled, so that the current king wanted him to be a successor. Oh. But before the third prince had a chance to build up his support, the king suddenly died and the third prince was cast aside. As of now, he is the only choice I have in order to avoid the tragedy of my past life. I intend to win the civil war and make the third prince king. And in order to do that, I just need to take over Silbon Castle and maintain a territory slightly larger than a Viscounty, with 3 castles in total. By the way, did something good happen? Yes, I have great news. Victor has awakened to the Force. About time. He has been waiting outside to report it to you in person. At last! Shall I call him in? Of course. Pardon me. Master Logan, There's no need to talk. Show us! Yes, my lord. Boom. Huh. His force is grey. Huh. In just 2 years. So the talent he had as an aura user in my past life has remained. Good work, Victor. This is your slave contract. We will have no need of it anymore, now that you will become a knight. Were you carrying that around with you at all times? I thought you might succeed soon, so I had it on me just in case. But we will postpone your initiation until after this battle. Pardon, but why? I can't let someone who just reached knighthood go up against more experienced knights. But I will burn your slave contract right away, so just be patient. Do you not trust me? Of course I do! KL character, MC of the Loud of the Count's family. Get inspired to Lloyd. I mean, yeah, this one and Lloyd is pretty much both inspired, I guess, I don't know. But, I get it, that's not what you're complaining about. He wants to fight right away. He wants to cross swords with strong opponents. But I've already picked out an opponent for you, Victor. When the time comes, I'll let you fight him as much as you want. Let us send our reply to Silbon now. Alright, what do you intend to tell them? That we question the validity of their complaints, and that the envoy they sent was extremely rude. Logan, put aside all that petty talk and tell me what's in your heart. In my heart? Oh yeah, we're gonna crush them. Like, what? Oh, I wouldn't care even if they came begging to us. I would still take over their territory. Because that was the plan all along. Shut up and fight us. Yeah, shut up and fight us. Soto Silbon, come out and meet my sword! What's going on? A flame flag? Report this to the Viscount at once. House McCline is invading? Those bastards, how dare they underestimate me? Please let me lead this battle, my lord. I shall hold off Padrick McCline. All 120 of the Silbon Knights are ready to fight. Our 2,512 soldiers have also been ready ever since they sent that ridiculous threat. That's right. Though House McCline's forces are bigger than I expected, ours are much stronger. Kellyan has become an upper class knight too. Oh no. You are now no longer the only upper class in this region. Yeah, but like he's not upper class anymore. He's not upper class anymore. Patrick McCline! He's Paragon! Has Parata still not replied? They are not responding. It seems that they are still deciding what to do. My lord, it will take at least half a day for Parata's forces to arrive. Even if they're coming, we need not to wait. No, that's not it. What if we were to take down House McCline right now? Only for Parata to strike us from behind. Isn't it strange? House McCline charged here as soon as we sent our demands. As though they were lying in wait and House Parata has gone quiet. They might be in on it. Do you believe this to be normal, Kellyan? So now he thinks they've changed sides. I suppose not. That's right, those bastards came to an agreement. Yeah. There's no other explanation for this. How dare they? Are you too afraid, Soto Silban? Keep your head down like the scared fox you are. I shall take your head myself. Contact House Bifrost right away. Tell them that once we defeat House McCline, we will dedicate half of what we gain to House Bifrost as tribute. Pardon? Do whatever it takes to stop Parata from attacking us. And crush those bastards from House McCline. Dude, you are fighting an unnecessary battle behind you. Although I get him though, I kind of get him, I guess. Before House Parata's forces get here. Understood. How dare he stab me in the back. Once I conquer McCline, you're next. Max Parata. I love how Parata has done nothing. Or, I guess he doesn't really help either because he's like unsure of who's gonna win. So, I'm good. But it is weird that he's not helping because he should think that if McCline takes over Silban, then they will go for Parata. Is what you would have thought normally, but they're not going to do that though. Wouldn't it be better to charge into the castle after recovering fire? I know it's strong enough. Not yet. We can't have Viscount Silban run away during the fight. Father is right. They believe their forces are stronger, so they will come out to fight us also. I know what Soto Silban is like. He can't stand being insulted, so we won't have to wait long. How would he know anything about Soto Silban when he grew up in the McCline territory his whole life? I've read about him. There are no books about him. I don't know, I guess I saw it on the internet. With the what? What? Horses? 3,000 regular soldiers, eh? That's 1.5 times as many as we have. Doesn't matter though. House McCline! Have you no shame? Forward, soldiers! Use the left hand to brace your strange speech centers. Is that a Scandinavian speech method? No, it's not. Just me holding my throat. I mean, it doesn't change my voice at all, I think. Not really. Just the way I held my freaking throat. Think till they betray. Think other people are same? How reckless! Do they not know how to count? Besides, look at their front lines. They're all just soldiers. A ragtag group with decent armor. Decent armor. That is mithril, you bitch. Their equipment looks new. I suppose House McCline has indeed acquired some wealth. We have our knights up front, and the cavalry behind them in a classic formation. It is classic because it has proven to be effective, time and time again. You bastards will get a taste of that today. Yeah. Brace your weapons! This is why, because we have crossbows. Crossbows on a battlefield. How disappointing, Patrick McCline. Raise your shields to block their fire. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Fire! through the shields. What the fuck? Those aren't regular crossbows. Everyone gather close and use the force as much as you can. Shield yourself with the force and charge forward. How could crossbows be so powerful? Even knights can die if they're not quick enough to react. Go! So House McCline was hiding this power, huh? We'll kill them all. Kill them all. Kill them all. Scatter. What? Here comes our knights. Crossbowmen, ignore the enemy knights and go for the soldiers. You bastards. We need to turn back, and it's too late for that. You are already encircled. Knights of Silban. Counter this if you're brave enough. A force blade attack. Huh. Shit. Yeah, it's over. Did we even need to use the crossbows? The dad could have just... a paragon. When did you become a paragon class knight? A few weeks ago. Or was it a few months? No, a few months ago, I guess. Damn, another one? Never forget the solution to all our problems is to raise one's power level. It can even defeat magic and psychic attacks. Raise that power level. But I don't... Do you know how to make magic, though? Like, god damn it. How to cultivate. I've tried. Nothing works. Nothing works. But thank you, Lineanging. Thank you for the donation. Patrick McCline. Brave Knights of House McCline. Forward! Destroy our enemy! Die! You bastards! How could this be? How is this possible? It should not happen. We are managing to easily overwhelm the Knights of House Silban, who were on the same level as us just half a year ago. And some of our knights are reaching a new level even as they fight. Come at me. Our Lord's training was not in vain. Let's see how much longer you can smile. Oh, I can smile just fine. Sword. What the fuck? Yo, you didn't even kill them though. I guess you'd... Oh, right. We don't need to kill them. We will most likely use them ourselves. Get them to join our side. My wrist! Our captain is also an upper class knight, but he's not this fast. I was able to break past the wall that was holding me back for years thanks to the Iron Blood Blade technique. Middle class knights are easy to defeat now. The only person who might be a danger to us right now is that one lone upper class knight. However, there's nothing to worry about. Master. Damn it. Damn it. Son of a bitch. Son of a... After I acquired the second technique of the secret Phantom Blade, I got close to reaching the level of an upper class knight. But the wall that seemed easy to scale kept me in place for months. I feel like I'm close to getting past this wall. Instead of my father or Heinkel, who both used Iron Blood Blade as well, an upper class knight from another territory should help me get past this wall. Come on. Yo, he's gonna use him. Damn, you don't respect him at all, do you? Come on, help me get through my plateau. How barbaric. He's simply using force. instead of technique to push me back. So, got a problem with that? I was pushed back by a mere middle-class knight. I'm not a normal middle-class knight. I underestimated you. But I won't go easy on you anymore, brat. Whatever. Huh? He has 3 swords. Unlimited blades. Nah, there's only 3. It's not unlimited. Shut up! But the real thing is in his hand. Wait, but wouldn't that be too obvious a trick? That's blood, isn't it? Huh. Those swords are real too. You were lucky. I was aiming for your neck. I don't think those swords are real. What a strange little trick. Little trick, eh? Why don't you try to figure it out for the rest of your short life? I've already figured it out. You what? You added another sword. You know, I have a few tricks up my sleeve as well. Huh. What is this peculiar presence? My swords are losing balance the closer I get to him. It's as though they are being deflected by his presence. Ah! Don't make me laugh! He managed to make more swords even under the presence of my pressure blade technique. Impressive. Not bad. Oh. Perfect. His strange presence was weakened. Feels like I'm going up against 5 swordsmen at once. Damn, that's a lot of cuts. Stay calm. If I can just tie down a couple of his swords to my pressure blade technique, I can create an opening. Even if I am pushed back. I must stay calm. Is that all you got? Your swords are so weak that I'm growing bored. Ah! There we go. You are way too easy to read, to annoy. Here we go. Awakening time. Whoo! It's like intestines just gonna fall out. Guess not. Not deep enough. No. How? I could see him clearly, but for a split second his speed far outpaced mine. What could it be? Since you helped me grow stronger, I suppose I owe you a gift of gratitude. Finally, I've gone past the wall. Upper class. Getsuga! Thank you for fighting me. This is ludicrous. I need to make this as flashy as possible in order to boost our morale. I'm bringing despair to the enemy. Yeah. First technique of the secret phantom blade. What? Tide Slasher. You know the music is just going loud if this gets animated. Captain! How could this be? The captain was defeated! Wait, is he not dead? You didn't kill him? I guess he doesn't really need to if you can get him over to your side, but... I have defeated the enemy captain! I have defeated Soto Silban! Huh? Oh, Dad's already got the master. If you kneel and put down your weapons, I will let you live. He's like, God damn it, Dad, I was so close! Dad, you always have to take the spotlight, don't you? Just defeated the enemy knight. And he's about to say, like, get your weapons down, everyone! Give up. Wait, you've already taken the king? You've already taken the leader? All of you surrender. How did he get into the castle so quickly? He probably jumped. The barony of Silban lost 42 knights on top of Sir Kellyan. Okay, so you did kill Sir Kellyan. Then you should have made it way more epic the way you hit him, because it didn't look like you killed him at all. It looked like there was a little bit of pressure. You're like, no! Took him down. So that's 1,223 soldiers? Holy shit. House McCline lost 5 knights on top of Sir Fames. Damn, we lost 5. And 0 soldiers. The battle that began only half a day after war was declared ended in just a few hours. Damn! Like I said, I didn't think the war would last that long. Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! With an overwhelming victory for House McCline. But this victory would soon spark a bigger war. Silban lost to McCline. Yes, my lord. I believe it is time for you to step in. Lord of the Southwest. Shit. That's not good. That does not look good. That is a bad evil smoke. I will give you one chance. Apologize for your sins. Take only the bare necessities and leave this territory along with your family. Damn, letting him live? Not a good idea. The king, no, the Lord of the Southwest, Count Bifrost, will not stand for this reckless declaration of war and unauthorized occupation. Who started this war, though? Why would he mention that name in front of my father? The biggest reason for the downfall of House McCline in the past might have been the mismanagement of funds by the head of the family. But the person who took advantage of the situation and started a rebellion, Frost, was Bifrost, one of House McCline's vassals at the time. The fruitful territory of House McCline went over to House Bifrost, which naturally made Bifrost the next lord of the southwestern region. Thanks to intervention from the crown, House Bifrost did not force House McCline to become subordinate to them. They wouldn't have had anything to gain anyway, since our land was so barren. But it's inevitable that the sound of that name alone would provoke my father. I take it that you would rather die than accept my mercy. Huh? That's not what I meant! Please! In order to respect the Viscount's choice of an honorable death, I ended it as quickly as possible, so he wouldn't feel any pain. Yes, good. Since we gave him a chance to choose, the other nobles won't have anything to complain about. Especially Bifrost. We cannot handle that foe yet, so we must be cautious. A few weeks later, Silban Castle. We have been keeping an eye on them, but House Beretta is still quiet. What could go wrong right now? Heslon Castle might. Mr. Clayton is there, so if anything happens, they will at least be able to hold out. Right, they can hold out. The reason we were able to win so decisively against House Silban wasn't just because we were stronger. Viscount Silban was caught off guard, and House McCline mobilized all of its forces. All the while keeping a weapon hidden at Heslon we do not want to show anyone yet. But now that we have 3 castles to manage and supervise, we cannot go on like this. We need to be more efficient. What do you think of moving the center point of our territory first, Father? If we operate from the new town, it will be convenient to manage all 3 castles. Master Logan is right, since you exterminated all of the monsters in the surrounding forest. You would only need to leave a small platoon of our forces at McCline Castle. With the Night Order stationed in McCline Town, they will be able to set out to Teslon or Silban whenever necessary. Yes, that does seem like a good idea. I won't need to do any more convincing. Logan, you said there were 75 captured knights, yes? Only 75. Yes, Father, we have imprisoned all of them for now. There are even 8 middle-class knights. We should be able to convince them all to join us, right? None of them had any particular sense of loyalty to Soto Silban, so it should be easy. I didn't expect us to gain this many more knights after just one battle. It's more effective than recruiting more talented soldiers. But if Silban had been even a little more careful, there would have been many more casualties. It would have barely managed to capture a quarter of the knights we did. It won't be so easy going forward. Let's not get too caught up in this victory. I should warn Father and our vessels as well. Eretta won't be a threat now that we have grown our forces. This is all thanks to you, Logan. Yeah, but can you tell? You need to tell him though. Like Bifrost is a problem. One day of celebrating should be all right. No, it shouldn't. My lord. Yeah, there's been a message from House Bifrost. Is it war? I shall read you what they said. As the Lord of Southwest, we deeply regret the wars breaking out against House McLean each year. The Lord of the Southwest? How dare they? We intend to mediate this at the request of Viscount Silban. So we beseech Houses McLean and Peretta to cease this war immediately. I mean, it's already over though. They were the ones who started it, and now they are speaking of mediating. Soto Silban was such a shameless man. Let's listen to the rest of the message first. However, we believe the reason for these frequent battles is partially due to House Bifrost neglecting its duty as Lord of the region. And failing to promote a sense of unity. So in honor of Count Roger Bifrost's 50th birthday, we want to invite the successors of each noble family of the southwestern region to discuss the future of the Southwest together. Bullshit! Bullshit! The successors discuss the future? Does House Bifrost believe House McLean is subordinate to it? Father's spirit and energy tore his clothes to shreds. But not the the parchment though. Like, not the letter. The last bit specifies that everyone has to attend in order to discuss a future together. What a noble threat. Never. House McLean does not give in to threats. It's just, why not go to the party though, Father? That sounds interesting. Yeah. What? I think it would be good for me to attend, Father. Yes. Over my dead body. I respect your decision, Logan. Damn. However, no one of House McLean can ever walk into Bifrost territory with his head bowed. I will not allow it! Over my dead body. There we go. No! Not the parchment! Not the parchment! Yo, he's like eating in Food Wars. It's been like a year I got grounded. I remember when you were doing the Tales of Demons and Gods. I mean, I might do it again though, although the text is so damn small. And we can't do Billy Billy anymore because Billy Billy don't exist. We would have to use manga decks or something else. I guess if you find me a good site, maybe, I don't fucking know. I mean, I'll find it. I'll figure it out. But yeah, welcome back, JBPM. Welcome back. Or message man. Not the parchment. Would you like me to bury you right now? You mustn't report to Patricide, Master Logan. Let's hear it then. What are you thinking? Whatever we do, we cannot defeat House Bifrost right now. That is true. 2 Paragon and 15 upper class knights. As well as 2 knight orders of over 300 knights in total. And that is only a portion of the forces we know about. He's so well informed. It's always well informed when it comes to knights. That's right, and though things seem to be going well for us at the moment, we are also in a precarious situation. Now that we have conquered both Tesla and Silban, we must have caught Bifrost's attention. Now that our territories share a border, if we insist on being stubborn and proud, we may get trampled down. Also, we need time. We need to merge Silban's knights into our knight order, and make sure to subjugate Peretta in the near future, while we reorganize our forces. I also need time to properly learn the third of the secret techniques of the Phantom Blade. And the knights need time to grow stronger as well. The southwest is different from other regions. Unlike the Margraves of other regions, House Bifrost is unable to pressure the nobles of the southwest into subjugation. Though the reason behind this is complicated. That is the situation. If Bifrost attempts to If Bifrost attempts to exert its non-existent authority as lord of the region, the other territories will object too. Actually, from what I saw during my time in the capital, Houses Percival and Luffman to the north of Bifrost became House Bifrost vassals a long time ago. What? I actually know about it from my past life. How did things turn out this way? Ugh. You must bear with so much humiliation due to your family lacking power. I apologize, son. Perfect. This means I have his permission. You've seen how skilled I am. We'll be just fine. I will go and check how the land our ancestors once lived in has changed. Master, did you bring the slave? I mean, did you bring the knight? No. Oh, no. I mean, yeah, it is the slave. Is it true that you're being sold off to the enemy? Sold off? Nonsense. What are you babbling about? I was just coming by to take a look at the town. If you die, I will have eternal vacation. If you die... I suppose he's growing quite fond of me over the years. No. That's not where this is going. It's just like, if you die, I'm free. What will happen to the promise you made my freedom? It'll still be in effect, right? Oh no. I'm not going to die, and I'm not being sold off anywhere either. Don't believe everything you hear about me, will you? Oh. But most of the ridiculous rumors about you turn out to be true. Ugh. In any case, wherever you're headed, take this with you. Is it a sword? What is it? I was in a hurry, so I couldn't finish the decorations on the scabbard, but this is for you. I can guarantee that it will serve you well. It's a sword made purely out of mithril. Oh. Ooh. Oh. Smooth. Clean. Whoa. Damn. Not bad. Not bad, it's amazing. What? You ungrateful little brat. We have arrived at the gates of Bifrost Castle, young master. They asked us to wait here for someone to escort you in. Alright. Flon Peretta, successor of House Peretta. Yeah, this dude looks so good with the sword. That guy. Are you Master Logan from House McLean? We will escort you in separately. McLean. To think they actually managed to take over House Silban. He seems to be here alone without a single attendant, though. I see. His house must have suffered a lot of losses from the war against House Silban. Right, that makes sense. If House Bifrost hadn't intervened, House Peretta would have taken them down already. Sure, sounds legit. This is outrageous! Do you really expect me to be treated the same as that riffraff? Young master, don't worry. It's not as if he can hear besides. If it weren't for Count Bifrost, he would be on his knees begging me to have mercy on him. Right. Just as I thought. He has nothing to say. My name is Flon Peretta. I heard about you from Reholt. You managed to strike down 6 knights with one swing. He's wearing his armor, huh? And his sword hilt is so clean. I bet those rumors about him are all lies. It's nice to meet you. My name is Logan McLean. You seem younger than I expected. The rumors about you must have been a bit exaggerated. Is he trying to squeeze his hand when he has... Wait, didn't he have armor on his... No. What the fuck kind of color is that though? It's like, are you trying to crush my hand? Oh, he's so strong. Oh my, I apologize. Yo, you broke. Look at his hand. Fucking bent in. Oh, I thought you were trying to show up your strength. You bastard. You cocky bastard. What? I will have to teach this brat from the cowardly McLean family some manners. Okay, and your guards are gonna help you, or what? Such fighting is prohibited in the Bifrost territory, my lords. Huh. You keep babbling on when you have no way of backing up your words. Why do you not know your place when you are the successor of a noble family? How dare you! Strike him down! I love how they say, like, it's not allowed, but they do nothing to stop it. I'm just like, I haven't done anything yet. He's the one doing it. Why are you telling me to stop? You cannot do this. Why are you telling me I cannot do this? They are the ones doing it! Just die. I guess he doesn't kill them either, because that would make trouble. So he's just disarming them, probably. And they are way out of his league, so... And by mean out of his league, I mean way lower league. What on earth? Yeah. He cleaved their swords in two. I can sense the force at all. He did this simply by using his sword. I can't sense any magic either. That means it's not an artifact. That is an amazing sword. May I ask where you procured it? You may not. You may not. I guess he got lucky and found himself a nice sword. Dude, you don't get lucky finding yourself nice. Yeah, I just broke 3 swords with mine, and it's just because mine is better than yours. I mean, kind of true, but at the same time, no. You wouldn't be able to use it like that. My lords! The Moon Knight, Sir Flans, has arrived. Flanders, is that you? Sir Flanders, the Moon Knight. The Moon Knight is here. A Paragon-class knight is here to escort him. One of the 2 Paragon-class knights serving House Bifrost. Silver hair and matching eyes. He is as eye-catching as they say. I can't believe Count Bifrost sent out one of his Paragon-class knights to escort 2 brats from the countryside. That shows how much House Bifrost cares for its guests. It is such an honor to meet you, Sir Flans. I am Flon, the successor to House Peretta. Nice to meet you. If you are from Peretta, you must be the young master of House McLean. Dude, what kind of... He's the one who started the fight! I just ended it! Or they sent him to intimidate us. Huh. Nice try. Sir Flans, my name is Logan McLean. How impressive. There is no mistake. You are very young for a middle-class knight. He's middle class, so he didn't just have a nice sword. Of course he didn't just have a nice sword. Did you see how he moved? You did? Like, oh my god, I couldn't see him even doing that. I couldn't sense him. But it's all the sword. Makes total sense. It works. Once you become an upper class knight, you develop a sort of sharp presence that other knights of that level or higher can detect. But once I achieved the 3rd level of my force core and reached the level of an upper class knight, I gained the ability to control that presence too. It's much better to make House Bifrost lower their guard by making them think I'm only a middle class knight. Wait, what? Only? Did you just become middle class? No, wait. No, he's not middle class. He's what was the goal again? Higher class? No, not higher class. Upper class? Yeah, I think it was upper class. He's an upper class. Wait, is that strong? That's also why I didn't bring any attendants with me. Thank you. I'm trying my best to achieve your level of distinction in a distant future, Sir Flans. Ah, you cannot settle for my level. With a talent like yours, you need to aim for superhuman level at least. In any case, it's good to meet you. Let me take you inside the castle now. I love how he doesn't want to be the successor, but he joins parties as the successor. These are the quarters for honored guests here at the Frost. I guess he's pretty much accepted being the successor at this point, though, I guess. The successors of Houses Percival and Luffman have already arrived. Please rest until tomorrow evening's welcoming party. Understood? This is where I will take my leave. Thank you, Sir Flans. How terrible for you. If you arrived without any attendance, I doubt you have anything to wear to a party. Perhaps I should loan you my pajamas. Why would I need my attendants to... Are you an idiot? Where's my room? I'm quite tired. Also, I could just buy a suit here. I will take you there. Please follow me. I could tell by the way he brought his knights when we were warned not to fight. But he really has no idea what's going on. If those people are the knights and the successor of House Peretta taking over their territory, will be a piece of cake, my lord. Besides, I never intended to take off my armor while I am here. Oh, that is also a good point. Like, dude, I'm not going into a party with just nice clothes. Dude, I'm wearing my armor. I'm a knight. I'm a successor. I need protection. The land taken from my ancestors. Yeah, I would never. I must not let my guard down. You can move pretty much faster without the armor, though. Logan McLean. Frost. Draw your sword this instant. Why? Because you never know what might happen here. Don't trust you, son of a bitch. As the son of House McLean, I, Logan, greet you, Count Roger Bifrost, the ruler of this land. I congratulate your birthday, my lord. Oh my, why is he wearing armor? He must be too backwards to have any manners. That's a little. Roger Bifrost. Since he is a potential enemy we must fight in the future, I came here a few days early to take a look around the castle and the surrounding villages. I expected him to be just as terrible a ruler as Silban or Teslon. But the people who live here had a surprisingly good impression of the Count. The Count is a good man. He doesn't tax as much, for one thing. In other words, he is wealthy enough for exploitation to be unnecessary. Yes, welcome. If you came all the way here, I take it as a sign that House McLean agrees to doing as I say. If you wish for peace, House McLean will always be the first to cooperate. I thought you would argue with me, but as expected of a young hero, you are very forward-thinking. This is about the peace of our kingdom, you fool. In any case, yes, my lord, go ahead and enjoy the party for a while. He really is a 5th circle mage. There was a rumor that went around in my past life that Count Bifrost had displayed great power during the Civil War. At the time I didn't pay much attention to it, since Bifrost was on the side of the second prince who lost in the end, but the rumor that he is a 5th circle mage is definitely true. A 5th circle mage is considered as powerful as a Paragon level knight. They are especially effective in large-scale power struggles like wars, perhaps even more than knights. House Bifrost also has 2 Paragon level knights. What do we do? What do we do? The Count will be saying a few words. Everyone, please turn your attention to his lordship. First of all, I would like to thank all thank all of my distinguished guests for gathering here to celebrate my birthday. I just don't get why they let him go around with his sword, though. Full armor, sword, right next to civilians. Yeah, probably. For gathering here to celebrate my birthday. I guess I just don't think he can do anything. Also, though he could not make it today, I would like to express my endless gratitude and respect to the second prince for bestowing on me the sun tier. Wow, the second prince himself. I heard they were well acquainted, but they must be very close. For a long time, we nobles of the kingdoms southwest have been scattered rather than united, unlike the other regions. Is he talking about what he mentioned in the message before? Something about the value of regional unity. Let us now put aside meaningless conventions and empty promises. I believe it is time for us to unite as one. The second prince, the likely successor to the throne, wishes for the southwest to support him together. That's just a fancy way of saying we should shut up and follow him and the second prince. And here today is the successor of House McLean. The beginning and end of the 200-year-old Southwest regional conflict. Logan McLean is an admirable young man. He is the reason behind the last 2 victories his family attained. And an unparalleled genius, who reached middle-class knighthood at the young age of 21. Even the Paragon level knights, I know, did not achieve so much at his age. Huh, keep smiling, keep smiling. Why is he praising me all of a sudden? What is he after? I have no intention of coercing or forcing such a talented young man to do anything. I simply wish to make a proposal. Oh no. Logan McLean. Yes, join me. His Grace, the Duke of Valtermine, father of the second prince's mother, is looking for talented young men like you. If it is alright with you, I was thinking of recommending you as his apprentice. What do you say? The pupil of a superhuman, he'll be taught by the Burning Blade himself. Who? I already have a teacher. He's like, I already have a teacher though. I'm extremely grateful for your offer, but I already have a master I am training under. Is it not your father, Baron Padrick McLean, who is teaching you? It is not. I was able to become acquainted with an admirable master and was given the honor of becoming his apprentice. I apologize, but I must turn down your offer. I suppose young men like you are quick to make such decisions. But the Burning Blade himself will be visiting the castle soon, so how about learning a thing or two from him? I thought I would give that chance to all the successors of the vassal families under me. You can even invite your own master. The vassal families under him. He's trying to make House McLean's joining official without our consent. Boom! Oh shit, we in for it now. His goal must be to get House McLean involved, no matter how. I won't be able to refuse him completely in front of all these people. I'm glad I thought of a plan in advance. Thank you for your generosity. I suppose I cannot turn down such an offer. I will look forward to it. Thank you for accepting my proposal. House McLean's decision will be a starting point for the noble houses of the Southwest to unite. In fact, before we even prepared this banquet, Viscount Percival and Baron Luffman, old friends of mine, already vowed to unite under the banner of House Bifrost. As a show of gratitude toward their loyalty, I would like to bestow their successors with gifts befitting the occasion. Is that a shovel? Is that a shovel? Artifact. Okay, this was I thought it was a shovel. Yo! Lloyd would be so happy. Artifacts. Okay, so a hammer and a sword. They must be of at least class 3 or higher with that amount of magical energy. It all makes sense. The Count wouldn't possibly give them anything that isn't worth tens of millions of gold. He really is a collector of the treasures. Artifacts. Magic tools made with material that exudes magic or is imbued with magic, allowing the tool to carry magical effect nearly indefinitely. These magic tools are more versatile, when made by high-class mages known as the Magic Society, rather than by circle mages. I can cast spells and make scrolls without issues, but artifacts are a little... Artifacts are thus assigned different grades according to the magic enchanted on them, but they cost a fortune. Even the cheapest material used to make them would be mithril. Oh. In order to ensure these expensive materials don't go to waste, they are usually enchanted with magic of at least class 3 and higher. And in order to create a class 3 artifact, the mage casting the magic must be 2 classes higher. Class 3 artifact, D grade. Class 3 artifact, S grade. God dang. In other words, the price for such items can only skyrocket. And he's just going to give these away as gifts. Ramon Percival, Eric Luffman, step forward. Yes, my lord. You swear allegiance to me. I see. Yes, as a representative of House Percival, I swear allegiance to you, Count Roger Bifrost. I also swear allegiance to you, Count Roger Bifrost, on behalf of House Luffman. Good. I, Roger Bifrost, accept your vows. And in return for your loyalty, I will bestow upon you, Ramon Percival, the Sword of Lambton, and you, Eric Luffman, the Hammer of Saxon. Thank you for your generous gifts. I am never stingy with my gifts. The noble house is willing to become vassals of House Bifrost going forth, will also be rewarded accordingly. He's practically staring at me as he says this. By the way, isn't the sword Logan McLean carries a better weapon? Young master, that fool from House Peretta. I just thought the Count was making a big deal out of his gifts. Don't you think so? The sword Logan McLean carries looks much nicer to me. I suppose it makes sense since the Count can't distinguish between actual talent and... The young master has had a bit too much to drink. Don't tell me. He's trying to drag me down with him because I damaged his ego. The sword Hamad made for me. I name it Lux, after the ancient word for hope and the light of dawn. And it really is as strong as most artifacts would be. Because it's a masterpiece created by a master-level dwarf craftsman. And customized for my build. Getting your hands on a dwarven-made masterpiece is simple. But all these greedy nobles never think to use such methods. If the countermeasure I prepared doesn't work and the Count is persistent, I was going to negotiate with him by using that tip and buying myself more time, but... Let go of me! This damned fool. Can't believe he barged in and turned the tables. I see. I did not know you had such a magnificent sword, Logan. I was lucky enough to get my hands on a dwarven-made weapon. Oh. Dwarven-made, you say? If that is indeed a proper dwarven-made masterpiece, its rarity alone would make it comparable to an artifact. Could I take a look at this sword? I'll bet my right hand on him refusing to give it back if I agree. I may be young, but I am still a knight, and I cannot entrust my companion to anyone else. I apologize. Your sword is your companion, is it? How old-fashioned of you. Alright, then how about you show off your weapon in an old-fashioned duel? A duel? Against who? We happen to have 2 young men here who have just been given artifacts, so we can compare them. Ramon Percival, you are a middle-class knight as well, are you not? Yes, my lord. Though I still have much to learn, I did reach that level a few years ago. Alright, then a regular duel would not be very interesting, so let me add a condition to it. If Ramon wins, the dwarven-made sword will be mine. And if Logan McLean wins, I will give him a suitable artifact as a reward. What do you say, Logan McLean? If you agree to these terms, draw your sword at once. Things are going in an unexpected direction. He's like, but I like it. Like, but I have no reason to refuse him this time. As you wish, my lord. Dude is just like, oh, free weapon. Free artifact. Sure, I'll do it. Oh my god. Oh, he's not even a middle-class knight. But he can't show that he's not middle-class, so I guess he's gonna use his skills instead. Since I'm older than you, I will allow you to make the first move. I don't think that's a good idea, dude. Oh, you have a sword. Didn't you have a hammer? It's alright. I do not want to hear that I won because I got to go first. I'll beat you without your help. Being called a genius must have gone to your head. For your own sake, I shall teach you that there is always someone stronger than you. Sure, but not you. Sure there is, but you are not one of them. Oh, how impressive. Do all artifacts have such a beautiful effect? Announcing your presence in battle is never good. That thing will get you killed. Did he gift them flashy artifacts instead of useful ones on purpose? What a terrible person. Amar's Lux in comparison isn't very flashy. But it's perfectly balanced, accurate, and sturdy. A sword can be beautiful, just by fulfilling its main purpose well. Will you be able to go up against an artifact with a sword that has no function other than being pretty? Though it looks like this fool has no idea. He is worse than the Pareto drunkard. How does someone become middle-class knight when he's like this though? Like, just saying. Flans, the Moon Knight, is among the spectators. I might be able to hide my class level from him, but I mustn't let him realize how easy this fight is for me. I'll have to put on an act. Ugh. I'll stagger back a couple of times and let him scratch me a bit. Show off a few attacks of my own, as well as a bit of my fighting spirit. And once I defeat my opponent, I'll say, ah, I was lucky. Yo, look at that face though! I was lucky. I used my force core to get my blood pumping. So then I started sweating all over. Oh my god. Dude, faked sweating? Oh, I'm sure that made this more believable as well. This was just a fluke! My lord, I wasn't used to my new weapons. Enough! You disappoint me, Ramon. Are you trying to say that you lost because of the treasure I granted you? No, I would... No. No, I apologize, Mama. I apologize for that pathetic scene, Logan McLean. Since one of my own showed you such disrespect, I will grant you the honor of entering my armory and letting you choose an artifact yourself. Oh, I mean, sure. So he wants to keep me here no matter what, huh? And no matter what I choose, he intends to steal it back from me afterwards. I won't let you get away with this. My lord, His Grace Duke Esperanza himself has contacted you to congratulate you on your birthday. What? Esperanza. I congratulate you on your birthday, Count. You are one of the important pillars sustaining our kingdom, though I was not able to make it there myself. I'm sure everyone present is able to enjoy your incredible generosity. Thank you very much, Your Grace. Wait, is this a plan from our MC, or is this just random and he's going to use it to his advantage? I never imagined that the Swordmaster himself would contact me. Okay, yeah, it's him. It's the MC's doing. I mean, why would he contact him otherwise if he hasn't done it before? Look at him practically getting on his knees for the Duke. Hold on. Is that you, Logan? No, wait. Is this fake? Is this him telling him to do exactly this? Or is this just random? Maybe it's just random. Hold on. Is that you, Logan? What a coincidence. What incredible timing. Yeah, it is random. Okay. What incredible timing. Oh, his acting is terrible. Okay. Oh, his acting is terrible. Okay, so yeah, it's not it's not random at all. I was like, is it random? Is it not random? I guess it's not random. Oh. It would be very weird if it was random. I'm the one who asked him to do this, so I should play along. Yeah. It's been a while, Master. He should say, Master? That country bumpkin is the Swordmaster's pupil. No wonder he turned down the Count's offer. How exasperating to see you here when you barely ever contact me, my tactless pupil. So when will you come and visit the capital? I told you I would prepare a feast for you. They must be very close. Of course they're very close if he's his pupil. I apologize, Your Grace. I may have to stay at Bifrost Castle for a while due to some conflict between our houses. Count Bifrost made me an offer I could not refuse, you see. Is that true, Count? Huh? What? No, not at all! My business with young Logan can wait if you have plans with him, Your Grace. It really was a good idea to ask my master for help. A high-ranking noble who has sided with neither the first nor the second prince. A superhuman who has maintained neutrality. Even the Count couldn't possibly turn down someone like that. In that case, Logan, I shall see you in the capital soon. Understood. Thank you, Master. Thank you so much. So, can I get my artifact now? And then leave the next day. Is it in the armory? Whoa. You have 1 hour to look around. The Count has permitted you to choose one item, no matter what it may be. One item, huh? There's so many! There's so many! It's about 30 pieces. You put away all the most valuable ones, though. What a miser. Still, no matter what I choose, it'll be worth at least 10 million gold. I'll pick the best thing here. Yeah. Got rid of the valuable ones. Gaining a force core has amplified my senses, so that I can sense even the most subtle differences in magic power within these artifacts. That alone allows me to distinguish which artifacts are the most useful. I don't need any weapons. Lux is more than enough. And at a glance, they all seem worse than the ones I saw in the banquet hall yesterday. A suit of armor enchanted with both lightning and fire magic. No. Won't that just fry up the person wearing it too? Suit of armor enchanted with both lightning and fire magic. None of these are that great. Let's see. My force is being pulled towards something. What is it? That a sword? This is a pair of boots. Ooh. Ooh. Are they like agility boots? I can barely feel any magic from them. Are these even artifacts? They keep absorbing my force. If I were to imbue these boots with my force some more... Maybe... My force is getting sucked in like the tide. Shit! Oh, can you stop it? At this rate, I'll be injured internally. Damn it. Let's see who's stronger. Yeah. Take my force, you son of a... This is like a master contract or something. I mean, master slave contract. But my force returned to me. These boots are alive. They're alive! Sentient! Logan McLean left already. Huh, so he took one of my artifacts and fled with 3 days of festivities left. That proves he's trying to insult me. Follow that bastard and retrieve both his sword and my artifact. Do to him whatever you want as long as he stays alive. Dude, we just caught up with the entire goddamn series on Webtoon. If you want more content, if you want more exclusive read-alongs, there's YouTube members and Patreon in the description. And if you want more of these, like the video, subscribe, put all notifications on. And if you don't trust YouTube's notification system because they're horrible at it sometimes, then you can join Discord in the description. And I will say this, if the link does not work, I'll have to make a new one. But for me, it has worked. So please tell me in the comments if you're not able to join Discord with the link in the description. Just saying. So yeah, see you guys next time. Bye bye.